Hey people, this is Aram. My pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I play Astrid Elvea, the demigoddess of constellations and wild elf ranger rogue.
Hi, my name is Arvi. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Janice de Castiel, the demigod of secrets and Aasimar Bard.
Hey Yakety Pack, it's me, Nikki C, coming at you with my intro. I played Barb, the human monk, demigod of bones, the only human monk in the world. Said that before and I'm saying it again. Their pronouns are they and them, and so are mine. What up?
Hey, my name is Joey, and I play Theodore Zildaya, the demigod of diamonds, and mine and his pronouns are he and him. Welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
You all had just escaped a large storm.
Yes.
While you were being escorted by two Aerococra, because they didn't trust your ass, out of their woods and across the mountains.
No, wait. I thought the Aerococra, I thought they left.
They left.
They
We
did.
had two leading us. I
Well,
think,
you
right?
did.
Yeah.
But
I
when
thought they were like,
They were like,
peace out,
peace
y'all
out.
are on your own.
That's exactly what they were. It's
Yeah.
like, we can't fly in this. Good
Yeah.
luck.
We're scared of QAnon.
Why did they come in with us?
No.
Well, they were
Shelter.
they were basically escorting you out of their
know,
territory. So once you get up,
wasted.
or they were like, just
Was
keep
that
going
enemy?
there. Bye.
It's not.
You know? Yeah.
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 It's a political joke.
So
Fucking asshole.
you had been escorted over the mountains. You had just cleared the mountains. You had kind of sunk back down after you'd gotten over them because the rush of air carried you up just over the top and down. The clouds hit the mountains and let out all of their water and storm behind you.
That's the noise of the clouds hitting the mountains.
That's what it is.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then you
That's
guys
what it
are
said.
over a really fetid swamp
Pet
that
life?
Oh.
that goes on as far as the horizon, at least.
Well, let's just crash
we're-
now. Like,
How
Are we
far
gonna-
away are we from our destination? From
Yeah,
can we
can
tell?
we
like
tell?
on the
Yeah,
compass thing?
because the numbers will have rolled over. So you are about.
There were numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were-
Aram at one point, I think Aram at one point was like, "Ah, fuck it. This seashell is a little iPhone, and it has the estimated miles."
when you put the seashell in, it told you how many miles there
seashell
were
goes,
left.
take a left at the next mountain.
So you have to put the seashell back in. It'll tell you how many miles you got left.
Did we take it out?
I
Yeah.
think we took it out to get over the mountain because it was going to crash us into the mountain.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So
more
we-
like cruise control than it is
Yeah.
autopilot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like speed trap ahead.
It's waves.
It's waves.
It's not a seashell. It's like the little ghost that is waves.
Yeah. Well, if
Slam
we're
that
sh- wait,
ready,
what
Slam
did you
that
say?
shell back in,
yeah,
baby.
slam
Baby.
back in.
Okay, so
Or are we
are
doing
you putting the
kilometers?
seashell
We have
back
to
in?
Yeah,
have to
we
put
We're
that
doing
in.
miles because so I can understand it.
We put the seashell back in.
Okay, so you get to, and like, and the little,
It's like brown and
it shifts a little
That's
bit.
the goat in the basement gets activated and it suddenly.
And it says that you have 190 miles left.
That's not bad.
Wait, how many did we start with?
381.
I don't know how miles work.
381?
Yeah,
and we're going 30 miles an hour.
30 miles an hour.
So we'll be
That's not
there
bad. That's
in
a
like
couple
3.5
hours.
hours, baby.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Sick.
Wait, what? 190.
190.
Oh, 100, I thought it was 109.
No,
Never mind.
190. So it's like a little over 6 hours.
Yeah.
I literally thought you said 109, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's 3 hours. But I was incorrect.
Almost.
It's nighttime, right? So we can just sleep and then we'll be there.
It
The
is
Demigod of
nighttime.
Nighttime Snakes will be arriving soon, and they're gonna guide us to our destination safely.
Hello. I only come out in the
like
evening. I am here to guide you
Wait,
through
can
my
we have-
domain.
Can that be one of our merch
Quietly.
pieces? Is like a sleeping mask that says the Demigod of Nighttime Snakes? Can that please be a merch item?
Yeah.
If we're gonna have a sleep mask though, it's gotta be Janice's that like it says this bitch. Remember that?
But that's not for our show.
it's true.
That just exists on the internet.
That
The
was
best merch
though.
though can exist
Anywhere.
divorced from its IP.
Some people want ones that just say Valor's Demi Donuts. Some people just
Yeah.
want to,
A lot of
for our
people
show.
design that. We can design that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll talk
so-
merch after the recording.
So you just cleared this mountain. You have 6 hours left. Everyone is in relative good shape, if not a little shaken up. What are you doing for the next 6 hours?
Is it dinner time?
For the next 6.
Well, you haven't eaten, so I imagine yes, it is.
The Aerococra gave us
They got us.
food.
They gave us
Yeah.
food.
Who
It's
wants to
good, too.
prepare
We
dinner?
can eat.
Yeah, lots of fruit and berries and roots, things like that.
Let's have dinner.
Let's have a salad.
Wait, let's
We'll
have a little
written-
like family dinner.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I go over to the bell that I created narratively, and I ring it once more.
Okay.
Wait,
you have
it's
to do the physicality
Ding, 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 ding. Yep.
so that the sound effect lines up with
Yeah, I
it.
always do. Always tie it up. Yeah. So the bell goes off, and everyone gathers.
With despite their will. Against their will.
Yes. No.
Their bodies.
Yeah.
It's like it's Mjolnir. They just like vroom and fly to the bell.
Malvoin and Ren are currently both still driving. Both are getting tired, so someone's gonna have to trade off
Wait.
at some point.
Why are they?
None of us
are
know
they
how to
pants?
Yeah,
Why?
how the
Driving's is tiresome, and they've been doing a lot of it.
Well,
can't we
we
just
put
let
the
it?
shell in.
Can't
None
we
of-
just let it go on its own?
You
with the
could
shell?
just put the clamshell in and cross
None
your
of us.
fingers, I guess.
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Sure.
Arby's trying to get us
Let's
to
do
die.
that. Yeah.
Wait, none of us know how to fly, though.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, but Theodore.
They'll just have to take shifts.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do the first character voice of the session. Theodore, didn't you grow up around like a bunch of these big old hulking chunks of hunking?
Not an airship.
No.
Siege vehicles, maybe.
How come Ren knows how to drive it then?
I don't know.
But
Ren
you're
came
so-
from a different area than I
But you're so smart. You figured out the whole thing with the temple and the system.
You're so smart.
It's very impressive,
You can do
Theodore.
that.
Come on, Theodore.
We
you can
believe in
do
you.
it.
We
Come
love
on,
you.
Theodore.
Theodore's just gonna take his scrap head and walk away.
But Theodore, we love you, darling.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the bowl that Steven pooped in.
Yes.
We never cleaned it up throughout the whole. Even through the nosedive, it didn't move an inch.
This is what
And I'm
they
gonna
do.
Really like
start-
a golden goose, though, so
Yes.
it's golden shit. Like it's
I'm gonna
valuable
start
now.
making a salad.
Ew.
Put some-
Well, he's gonna wash it. He's gonna wash it first. Yeah, also, there's
I
other.
wipe it,
Wait,
yeah.
there are other bowls. You don't have to take that particular
but
bowl.
we want to use that bowl.
Sure,
that bowl
why not?
Why do we want
Sure.
to use? You want to use that bowl?
Are you giving
Okay,
it to
so I
Malvoin?
wipe it
Like
down.
this is a dirty
It's been
joke.
seasoned.
Wipe. Yeah,
Terrible.
it's protein.
Terrible.
And then I put in some berries, some. What else did they give us?
I'd like you to roll
Just
survival
makeup stuff, probably.
Survival.
to see how well you make a salad.
I'm really good at that.
From, like,
They thought
random
about
stuff.
naming the skill salad making, but they went with survival at the end.
Can we make
That's
a
actually you could find that in the Pathfinder 2 skill
I
set.
rolled
Oh, yeah,
a
salad
making?
12.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, it's an okay salad. Yeah,
Okay.
What kind of dressing do we got?
that's a good question. Ballora walks up.
Oh,
And pours a potion of paralyzation on it.
Ballora walks up with her 14, and
she puts
she's like,
She puts donuts on top. And
"I've got a really nice balsamic,"
Bon
and she just kind of sprinkles the
Do you guys know
balsamic
that there's
all
actually
over it.
very little difference between a nice vinaigrette and a potion of healing? Stupid.
She's just got like one of the things that she like brought with her was just like the jug of alchemy.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Here.
I've also got mayonnaise.
Here's mayonnaise. There's a use for it.
Incredible.
See, Ballora, this is why you're just good at, like, sauces, you know?
But Laura's got everything. She's
Sauces.
got donuts.
but-
She's
She's a
got
saucier.
I'm just happy to be good at things. I mean, you're saying that you only have the one thing you're good at, which is your
Oh.
divinity and
Well,
nothing
okay,
else.
hold
But
on.
I happen to be good at other things than just doing this. It's not my fault that I can do other things.
Drag
Laura, was
them.
that
Girl,
read?
you get it.
That's super
Get it,
funny,
Ballora.
Ballora. What's
reading.
weird?
Drag
What's weird
them,
about that,
Ballora,
Ballora, is
drag
that
them.
that's the complete fucking opposite of what I was saying. What's super wild about that is I was saying that potions and sauces are the exact same thing. So actually, your whole life revolves around one thing, and that's cool that you're so one-dimensional. And
Okay, we're all on this ship together. We should not be fighting with each
And-
other
and-
about
It's okay.
petty
I feel
things.
really confident
I
in
think
what
we're
I
all.
can do.
No, I feel
think
really
we're all
confident
just a
about
little
it,
bit
too.
grumpy
Then maybe
because we're
you
hungry.
should go to another room while I eat my salad. Okay, in front of my salad, you're gonna do this.
Nikki, sorry.
Oh, that's the other
Barb.
demigod. That's the other demigod we have.
The demigod of Nikki.
I made a meme reference and no one cared. I guess
Here's
I'll
some
leave
nuts.
the podcast.
Get out.
Nuts are not like chill pills for me.
Oh gosh, Tudor! Everyone knows that that nuts make Bob go into a catatonic stupor.
I'm gonna stick a finger in.
Oh.
I love starting sentences like that. Isn't that just the best
Me and
way?
Aram both shot up like what?
Where?
Where's
Okay.
this going?
Right.
Look at everyone's attention.
Roll dexterity.
Stupid. I stick a finger in the sauce that Ballora made, and I lick it, and I say, "It's cool that you're so confident when you're also super wrong." And I nudge her on the shoulder and I walk away.
And she just like watches you walk away and looks down at the dressing, and she whips it a couple times and she pours it on more of the lettuce. She's like, he's just always so mean. And then she storms off.
Nuts anymore?
Sorry. They're just always so mean.
I was about to say,
Pardon me.
Ballora,
Yep,
please.
Yep,
Ballora,
sorry.
please.
Yep.
Reason for being mean.
Wow.
Well, anyway,
Well, dinner?
So you left.
I left. I was trying to flirt.
I was about to
That
ask.
was your flirting?
I was about to ask. I was going to say, was Bob just... I'm not going to say where Ballora can hear, but I'll say to Theodore, did Bob... What was that? Did Bob... I don't think,
guys.
I don't think they were being mean. They like they did a nudge thing that seemed a little loaded.
I very much
Well,
explicitly said nudge the
I'm-
shoulder.
Were they? You're the expert. Were they flirting? Is that Bob's weird way of flirting?
Maybe? I don't know. I didn't pick up anything in that sense, but perhaps.
I don't know. I felt. I mean, you saw the way they stuck their finger in. You know.
Oh. Mm.
I don't know.
Wait, Ballora's still here?
Ballora.
So is 12
No.
other people.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone in the room. Do you think that's no?
Ballora stormed off. Wendell is like paying attention, like trying to not look like he's paying attention, but paying attention. He's like,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't
guess-
know them very well, but that felt like something a little weird. I don't know.
Dating involves fingers, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes,
so
yes.
Rooney.
Astrid probably would actually know that actually.
I re-enter
Well,
because I'm
Oh.
cutting
if
this off.
anyone is going to get in the bottom of this, it's going to be me.
Yes, you're
Jesus
the
Christ.
expert.
Well, you
I
see me
turn
re-enter.
and look at Barb.
You see me re-enter from our room with my big old femur, and I fan favorite, been gone for too long, and I plop it down in front of the fairy ring that was the NPCs that I summoned. And I kind of lay it flat like a nice little log bench at a campfire around a bowl of salad, and I say,
We're all eating the same bowl.
Is this the fucking Sims? Like, is that the
yes,
only
it
skill
is.
that we have? Is cooking a goddamn garden salad?
There are chairs, you know.
Yeah, there's like we
They
have a table.
fold out of the side. Remember we
and
described
when have
them.
you?
Did we?
You want
Yeah.
to give me the timestamp and episode in which you told us about these chairs?
She's gonna put a clip right
if
here.
you'd listened to any of the character intros, you would know that when Mackenzie rode the airship, they
Astrid.
folded. That when Astrid rode the
I
airship,
wrote it. Mackenzie, I wrote it.
they folded chairs out from the woods. They basically fold out from these sides, then fold back up.
Well, it
into
sounds like they're well
jump chairs.
disguised.
I don't remember that, so it's okay.
Remember, because you tried to walk behind your
I think-
seeker.
yeah,
and
I think
see
you
what
were
they
I
just
thought they were
angry.
just on a wall.
the
I thought
chair
they were
folds
s-
out from
I
the
didn't
wall.
realize they were sitting. I
Yeah.
thought they were just leaning against a
Oh.
wall. Because I thought I was just walking around freely and
Yeah,
chilling.
trying to see what they wrote.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to know what they wrote. Roger, that motherfucker.
Right, and then Roger
We
wrote
have-
like really accurate notes.
Yeah.
And we've not heard a peep from Roger since then.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Roger, he's going to be the big bad this whole campaign.
Yeah.
He was my seeker who picked me up, and he was the douchiest out of all the seekers.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of the four of our seekers, he was like kind of the rude one.
He
Yeah,
was
mine was a
such a jerk.
halfling. I can't remember.
Yeah, yours was nice, right?
Yeah.
And
Kind of.
yours
Mine
was
was
nice.
great.
Was yours?
Yeah.
Was your secret nice?
I like mine very.
She was
I
really
think-
nice.
Yeah, so everyone
You're
had
the
like
only
nice
one.
seekers, and then Roger was like, "I'm gonna kill your whole family, darling." And I was
Right.
like, "Okay."
That's because you took the window seat. So
yeah,
Right.
I took the window seat, so I'm
Fezzik.
targeted.
I don't care either way, but
Fezzik was yours.
Fezzik, yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it the
I'm
character
Fezzik.
from like the Princess Bride?
Yes.
Was your seeker?
Yes.
All right, so I'm sitting down. I'm eating.
Yeah, let's
I'm
eat
eating a
this garden.
salad.
Let's eat this garden salad, baby.
Okay.
Someone join me on the bone.
I'll join you on the bone.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we're joining you.
Let's bone down.
Bone down.
So Barb,
Hey.
Astrid starts giggling immediately, just hearing Janice's tone.
what was that about with Demrin? Like
Ballora?
Ballora.
excuse me.
Did you have a crush on girls in comas, Barb? Barb's kink is a coma.
Yikes, Rooney.
oh,
Beep, beep, just like my heart.
What's the plan, gang?
Oh, just ignore my question.
It's nothing to talk about. What's the plan?
I mean, I assume the plan is we keep going forward until we find what this compass leads to, right? I mean,
Okay.
is there anything else we can do? We're just in a floating ship.
Do we have a plan for when we get there?
Well, we don't know what's there. So how can we plan?
I mean, I'm also asking these
It's very,
questions.
very fun and sexy of us to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good yes hands.
you know, it'd be cool if it was a person or thing that could help us.
It'd be
And then
weird
we
if it
could-
was a person. Like, I would wonder, like, do they know that there's, like, just some shell that is constantly telling whoever has it where they are?
It's a magic shell. No other one exists. I don't know. Or a
It's kind of what the
place.
seeker stones are.
Yeah,
so-
like a place. It'd be great if it's something helpful that we can immediately take and then return to the temple. I want to get there as quickly as possible, but I'm hoping that whatever is at the end of this rainbow can help us.
What if it's another demigod?
Might be. Might be the Forgotten. We don't know.
It was given by Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
What
yes.
would be something
And
that...
she didn't give us any clue as to what it could lead to.
I mean, also,
I mean,
wait,
she
hold
has
on.
knowledge
We
of the future.
don't
correct?
know if it was given by Fuchsia. I just woke up and it was on my titties.
That is true.
You think
we
someone
all-
else gave it to you?
We all
I was asleep.
we were all visited by Fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
And I like shoot Nidus the so. We were all visited by Fuchsia, and we all woke up with items. And then Astrid thinks that hers are under her bed, and then comes back to the moment. So it just makes sense that we were all visited by the same person, and we all woke up with
Yeah,
items.
but how do they appear there? Do they
I don't-
just manifest out of nothing?
Why just you four?
Well,
We're the main
we're the
characters.
protagonists.
We're the
I
protagonists.
feel like
of
we've made
Somo.
this joke before, but it seems like you aren't getting the point.
No. That is very weird. There's like 10 demigods on this boat and only 4 of us. Maybe tonight she'll come to more people?
Perhaps, but none of us seem to have experienced what you all have.
What have we experienced?
Perhaps a certain calling that we have not. There seems to be some divine purpose to you all being here.
I mean, you were taken by the Seekers. Same.
Same as us.
Yeah, I don't see a huge difference.
I think the only difference between us and you lot is that we made the choice to leave. Did any of you think about wanting to leave?
Oh, yes, certainly. And then Malvorn would nod, and Varrock would just like look confused, and Wendell would look confused. No, they had no plans, but a couple of them, yeah.
I mean, I guess the only difference is that we...
We've all kind of
Did it.
bonded as well.
Yeah.
The 4 of us. More so, I think, than the others. It doesn't seem like that there's been any much of a bond with the other students.
They all kind of look at each other. But Laura,
I mean, I feel closer to everybody now that we're in a ship together, honestly.
yeah.
Which is kind of nice. It kind of feels like we get to kind of have our school experience, but kind of on our own terms, I guess, even though they're kind of scary terms right now.
It's a bit of a gap year.
It is a gap year.
Yeah.
I don't know, my schooling experience wasn't very social.
Yeah.
Just a lot of studying.
But I don't know, like I miss home, but I do, and things are kind of weird and overwhelming right now. But and Astrid looks at everybody, and I think I'm very glad to have met you all. And so, I don't know. That's my silver lining to that, I guess, to this situation.
It feels more like we're actually doing something than being stuck and having to be
Yeah.
being forced to stay at the temple to, do whatever it is that the teachers wanted us to do. I think this feels right.
I think we are meant for more. I think that we're not meant to be in a golden cage and trapped. I think we're meant to learn this way and to save the world. Might as well. We're free.
But are we? I think we have an obligation, knowing what we know now,
Yes.
to put a stop
I agree.
that.
I think that is step 1. We can't let people keep threatening people's livelihoods and families and homes to put them into a school for deadly reasons. The Union is disgusting, and it's wrong what they're doing there. And yeah, there's more than just Udea, right? Didn't they mention there were others?
They said there were others, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was just asking that to the group.
I kind of agree, Theodore. I feel like an obligation this large doesn't feel pretty free, but it also doesn't feel like
I meant free in terms of like we have no other things on our
Sure.
plate other than
Yeah.
saving people.
Other than saving the world.
Other than saving the world.
Yeah.
But if there's other temples, that means Udea is just the first step. How many more temples are there?
Who does the warden work for necessarily?
Yeah, I'm very confused. He might be our key to the other temples, though. I think he is not happy with what Mordok is doing right now. I think he will help us take down Mordok, but when he realizes we don't want to go back to school, he's not going to be on our side anymore, because he wants the school to be reestablished.
But the school is established to farm demigods.
I don't know if we've told the group that, have we?
No, you've not told them anything
That's
about
why
that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I take a big bite of salad.
Yeah.
Vrock's like, we're all going to a farm.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to the
Oh, I
farm
love
up
a
north,
farm.
yeah.
That was the vacation that was on planned for the 4th day of first aid.
I have 2 dogs at that farm.
That was the that was
Oh,
the-
Rock. Yeah, I didn't say that because I didn't think we told them. Is Rock the only one that we...
Vrock's yelling. It was like, we kind of figured it out. Vrock believes it. No, are you guys telling them now?
I mean, Theodore just said that.
I mean, but
so
we're
does
also kind of
any...
sitting at like, I mean,
Are we
Yeah.
sitting
Sitting in
in
a
our
group.
you know, maybe
Well,
they are like
and everybody else is
having
kind of
their own
around.
conversation.
Are they? I thought we were talking
It's
to
like a
everybody.
mess hall.
But
Yeah, I would
Oh, I
say
thought we were just
it
talking
wasn't
to
like
us.
one
Oh.
person's holding the speaking stick, so I'd say
Okay.
yeah, they're all kind of like
The salad
in
stick.
and around. Yeah, exactly. The breadsticks.
But
Unlimited
never-
breadsticks.
the breadsticks.
I mean, nevertheless, it's going to take more than just the 4 of us, right? Like,
Yes.
how about the rest of you? Is this what you want to do? Do you want to help us?
Well, yeah. I mean, what else are we gonna do? You said the world's
You
gonna
have
end.
you have a choice, like Kailu. Kailu left.
Kailu did leave.
Well, okay, but then he doesn't care. I care. I care a lot. I can't let this happen.
That's
I'm gonna
very
do
good
something.
of you.
Yeah, I'm in. And Malvorn nods, right? Susomu equally nods, kind of like in her own way. She's on board as well.
with both hands, completely unnecessary.
Yes, everything is a little unnecessary.
See, I think that's...
Sorry.
Then you're already proving yourself wrong. I think that you all hear the call too, I think. If you're willing to stick through this, I have to believe you all feel this pull.
Maybe
This-
we're just the conduit. Like, we're just here to be the messenger, and now we're all in this together and
I
having
hate
to
this.
go through
I hate
this.
I hate this so much. I hate this talk of some other pull, some like omniscient call or any sense of us being here for a purpose we don't know. Ugh.
We don't have to be here for a purpose, but knowing what you know, what would you choose to do?
Sure. I just hate thinking that all of this is being kind of produced / fabricated in a way that is very closely putting me down a certain path, and my free will is very not there.
Do you feel like you've lost your free will? Do you feel like you're making decisions you would rather not be making?
Yes, but that's because I would rather not be in these situations.
That makes sense, but I guess we think about it in different ways, I guess. Because I don't wish I was in this situation. So I will fight tooth and nail to change it.
Yes.
And I feel like that is my free will. I am
Yeah.
making the decision to do that.
What
And I'm proud to make that decision.
what possibly boils my broccoli is the concept of someone manufacturing this situation in order to purposely have us do something.
Well, his name is Rom, and he produces a podcast called Rise of the Demigods.
But you are a demigod. Of course.
Of course, what?
That things have been manufactured around you. You were created by the gods as a creature of the divine.
So what you're saying is because we're demigods, we are automatically put on a certain path that in some respect we can't alter.
Precisely. Precisely.
Yeah, I'm gonna stamp a big old no on that one.
Much like a king or a queen, of which I've already been so. We are limited, and yet so free in what we can do. All this power, all this control, but yet such a narrow path to walk. This is just one more example of it.
Why make demigods? I don't understand it. I don't understand if you're an all-powerful god, why create this extra little part of yourself that, excuse specific cases, I kind of point at Malvorn, you never interact with, and you just, it's like you mess up their whole lives by just creating them.
How many parents have children that they never interact with? Why do they make them?
Do the gods have a choice in making us? Like, if they choose to procreate or do whatever gods do?
From what I understand, it's a very purposeful action.
Do they give us our divinities? Do they assign them, or is it random? Do we
They
know?
pass some of their divinities on to us.
Oh.
For instance,
How do you know this? What's going on?
He's
How do you know
he's
this?
Baros' son, so he probably learned all this from his dad. Right? Is this Malvorn?
yeah, well,
Okay,
he learned
I
from
assume-
his instructors. that
I
were
assume
signed
this
by his
was
dads, yeah.
Malvorn.
For instance, let's take our friend Wendell. Oh, yeah, is it Wendell? If you were,
He's my son. My son, Wendell. Please refer to him as such.
if you were to fight the god of beasts herself, Ova, what would you do? And he was, I would like turn into like that half, otter, and I can summon a bunch of otters, and I would just get as many otters as I could, and I guess that's what I'd do. That's a good plan. And she, of course, would summon every beast that could walk on land, fly in the air, and swim in the ocean, but she would not be able to summon otters against you, because you have that specific ability.
What about bacteria?
Is there a demigod for every single animal in the world?
Yeah, what
Then
about
how
like
could she have any left?
what
Is she going to give so much of herself that she crumbles and she doesn't even have her own divinity anymore?
These are all excellent questions.
Thanks.
Can
what
I
are the answers?
Yeah, I wonder. Well, you might not know. I wonder if Well, the
do not
school
know.
should not be.
We paid attention to Divinity
fascist
101.
prison, and then we would have stayed there.
Hi, we're back. We have some questions.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Can we have like 2 days classes and then we'll leave again?
Do parasites count as bacteria to y'all? And is there a demigod of that?
I don't think anyone in this ship knows what a parasite is. Yeah, you did, but dude,
Didn't you flunk out of medical school?
when did
No, I flunked under the pressure of an internship.
Oh, okay.
Very different.
when were microscopes invented?
Uh,
I say as I have
in
iPads.
the olden days.
Listen, Dr. Mom has a spell in which she can zoom in. She's cured everybody. She's
I
the
think-
smartest.
look, I
Wait a
think we
second.
could
We
ass-
have scribe pads. We have.
I hear what you're saying. I think we can assume that even if someone has seen microscopic organisms, that they don't necessarily know what they are or how they relate to us.
Yeah, that's when you name them and then you
Okay.
learn.
Buggy doos, but you know what they do is all I'm saying.
Dr. Mom knows what they do.
No, she doesn't fully. I mean, maybe a little more than everyone else. I'll give you that. But yeah, no, there's no demigod.
We need
Here's
we
why.
need a special moment in each episode that's like the Aram talking to Nikki Cam.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm already picturing it in my head. I'm
I
like,
know.
He totally just made that face.
And an overlay that's just like
I
Nikki
can
and Aram
feel
only. And the, what are you doing face?
Let's put it this way. Let's say yes, and that your mom knows. And let's say that a couple other doctor scientists are starting to understand what this is. It's not in the popular zeitgeist, right? So therefore there would be no demigod of it because there's no thought towards it. There's not the populace thinking about this thing. The reason why some of these gods and demigods are so powerful is because people believe in these things. The demigod of wealth is very powerful because people surely believe in wealth. The demigod of sport is very powerful because people definitely
That's
believe in sport.
Vardon?
Vardon's wealth, yeah. But if no one knows about the microscopic organisms, then they might as well not exist.
So, like, what if, like, only the godparent knows about it? Does that make sense?
And that's interesting, yes.
Like, could a godparent, like, discover a thing, a god
Yes.
discover a thing, and then create a child specifically for that thing to grow the knowledge of it?
It would be incredibly weak
But
in
also,
the
Yeah.
beginning, but yes,
do
absolutely.
the gods don't choose what the divinity is going to be, do they?
I
No,
think
they don't. They offer up, but they don't really choose exactly what it is. So it's a surprise, just like with any parent.
so. Like, Astrid was given to her dad's, and then it was like, we'll see what she like. Would the moon immediately recognize like, she's constellations, or does it have to
100%.
grow into
No,
something?
If the second I laid eyes on you, would know it instantly. At the second it happened, exactly
Well-
what you are. That's why there was a shooting star to announce
Yeah.
your birth.
Well, that's also really interesting because
she's alive.
Barb and Janice had that conversation in the last episode
Yeah.
about if like our environment kind of affects our
affects who
divinity.
you are.
Totally.
Yeah, and Astrid, I mean, she grew up on like a farm, but she wasn't necessarily like. I mean, I guess you can't not be around constellations.
Yeah,
I
but
guess,
you did have a lot more wide open skies,
Yeah,
crystal
she grew up-
clear
yeah.
nights, and every star.
I
could
forget she's
possibly
like a
imagine.
farm girl. Like
Yeah.
I wrote in her backstory that she would like read the cows. Like she was like
Like, yeah.
homeschooled and like had no friends and grew up on a farm. And now she's this.
I picture Astrid as like one of those girls who has like the
Oh, yeah, the
glow in
little
dark
stars.
on her ceiling.
Yeah, her dad. I bet you like Frederick
Yeah.
probably painted them like on her ceiling, like painted like little stars all over her ceiling.
Yes, 100%.
She had a good childhood.
Yeah, she had a great childhood.
Spoiler.
Well,
rotten.
anyway,
Yeah.
I had a great
around-
life, everybody.
we told you that looks like you're jerking it when you do that.
I know.
When
I
you
know.
roll dice
I
at
know.
the table.
I gotta watch out. Now it's just for the audience.
We need a GIF.
Oofa doofa. Okay.
doofa.
Anyway, this conversation continues into the salad-filled night.
Until
Okay.
6 hours back.
So,
And then
you
we're at
guys-
our destination,
Wow.
everybody.
So you guys have been eating for
We're gonna
a
land
while.
safely, and nobody's gonna die or go into a coma.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have been eating for a while. Ren's turned to you and is talking about like various old things about your old,
We see you,
duties.
villain.
Like, hey, what about, Jeffrey? How do you think he's doing? What about, Reginald? What do you think he's doing? What about, Sonia? How do you think she's doing? That,
How do you
that
think
kind of
those
thing.
3 specific people are?
No one else, just them.
Super important to
Right.
Theodore's
Those
character
three.
arc.
Hey.
Very specific other player
Yeah.
characters. That was a whole nother campaign.
Oh yeah.
And
No.
they heard about them.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I grab a bowl of salad and I go up to Malvorn.
Mm-hmm.
Malvorn's
Do you
still
want to toss
driving.
my
Yeah,
salad?
Malvorn is actually looking closely at a couple instruments when you walk up. Wow.
Instruments.
Yeah.
He plays
Like a
trumpet.
saxophone.
Yes, yes. A
We have an oboe
triangle,
on board.
Yeah, a xylophone. We need to
Hi,
land.
Janice.
I brought you dinner.
Oh, well, and he's like a little distracted. He's like, thank you. And he takes it and he turns back and he like takes a bite, but he won't take his eyes off this one. There's like this big plate, right? And he keeps tapping it, and it's got like what looks like as you start to watch, you can kind of see it going up and down, right? You can see what looks like ground all of a sudden, and then you can see this huge mass that seems to be moving upwards.
What are you looking at? What's going on?
He's like, it
What
looks
is that?
like, and he just keeps looking out. It's like, it looks like we're losing altitude. It's strange. I can't. And he keeps tapping it. I'm not.
This is probably something we should inform the others.
Is this scene about fucking or is it
It's not about fucking.
okay, then I'll come back.
Okay. Hi.
Malvorn,
Sorry.
I do want to talk to you about what happened earlier, but that can wait.
What do you mean?
You don't remember?
Oh, and no. He does. He was just like, he's just like, yes, have.
Me coming to your room.
Yes,
That-
yep.
Desdemona, that wasn't.
Yes. Right. I figured that out. Yes. Yes? We're okay?
We're okay.
Yes.
But we should probably tell people about what's going on here.
Well, I still don't. And then his eyes go wide. He's like, yes, tell everyone now. And he leans back and he rings the bell.
Also, meanwhile, I was teaching Wendell how to tie like knots, like a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
I have my rope, and I was teaching Wendell how to
He's
tie
got
knots.
all of his fingers knotted up. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
I'm
think
like,
I got it
darling,
right.
Okay. No. So yeah, that's what I was doing.
Ooh, what was I doing?
Yeah.
Before we
I-
all died, what were we
I
doing?
was
I died like I lived, loving Wendell.
Trying to have a conversation with Susomu. I feel like she'll never talk to me.
Well, hello.
Let's go back in time 5 minutes.
It's so good we're having a peaceful evening for once.
I just don't think peace as a concept is something that we can really subscribe to if our free will is really being toyed around like this.
What do you mean? We have free will.
Do we? If the path is manufactured by all these people.
There's lots of
All
things.
these ideas, things that we can even grasp or like have an actual like view of like a structure with, you know, what is a god, what isn't, what is done by back and forth, you know?
Maybe we should make those decisions for ourselves.
I would hope so.
Well, then we have all the freedom we could use. Freedom to do whatever we desire.
I wasn't looking to roleplay this scene. I was just saying what Barb was doing.
There, Bob.
All right.
Oh yeah, fucking, you know, there's Susomu. Don't fucking pat me on the head.
Plenty of freedom. All right, so then the bell starts ringing.
But what's Theodore doing?
Yeah,
I'm
what
on
is Teeter doing?
Teeter was
He was talking to Ren.
Oh, right,
Polishing
yeah.
my armor and sharpening my sword while talking to Ren.
Right, so
And saying, "That's it."
Theodore stuff.
And I'm untying.
fine, it's fine.
I hear the bell as I'm like untying the cat's cradle from Wendell's fingers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, of course, Sonny.
And you all run to the cockpit, I imagine?
I'm just gonna take a nap.
What if I don't?
What if I just,
What if I
jump out the
don't?
back of the
Yeah, if we're
fucking
not in the scene,
ship?
nothing happens
Yeah.
to us, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the rule of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
If we're not in the scene, the world doesn't go
It
on.
doesn't proceed.
Let's go throw some more fire into some shipping relationships, and we'll never die.
Oh, I guess I'm taking charge then.
Yeah, let's just all, let's all
Brock's in
just
charge.
bone each other and not let the ship crash.
Fuck for our life.
As long as we're making out, a Rom can't kill us.
Keep fucking.
I say, I know how to save this ship. Zali, come here, get on my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Get on my mouth.
Get on my mouth.
Wow.
14!
I have to save our lives, Theodore. It is the only way to get a Rom not to kill us.
Strap yourself up on my mouth. Let's get going.
She like forms a helmet, like using her divinity, just like completely surrounding your two heads.
We're like that painting of the people with the like cloth over their face, their heads making out, but it's with a Oh. See, we've distracted a Rom from killing
Yeah, we
us.
don't anymore.
We don't
Okay. So, you all go to the cockpit, I
Yeah.
assume? All right. And Malvorn has rung the bell and is now very anxiously looking from where he's driving back to this plate that is filled with all these little black dots.
Can I peer over?
Yeah.
What's going on, Malvern?
What's wrong?
What's this plate?
If I knew better, I would say that we are landing. But we are not descending. It looks like, however, the ground is rushing up to meet us.
So the ground is moving?
The ground is... What?
I do not understand.
Wait, so we are staying in the same level, but the ground is physically rising.
That's what this instrument would suggest, but I have no visual representation of
Can
that.
can
we
we
look
rise?
outside?
Can we get
Can we-
high?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go outside and
I'll
take a
go
take a
out
peek.
with you, too.
He starts to bring us higher. You guys go up to the top.
Mhm.
I might stay with Malvorn, honestly.
Okay.
I don't
Stay with
know.
Malvorn?
This
Okay.
feels like
I'll stay
stressful.
with Malvorn.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You two are
Which
staying
is
with
I
Malvorn.
out
can see
of
for
char-
2 miles,
it is-
so...
Yeah.
Out of character
I got
for me to want to
12
stay with Malvorn, but I want to make sure we don't die.
That's fair. So you two stay with Malvorn. You two go up top.
Sure.
Can
Or
I-
around.
Okay, where do you go? Sorry.
Isn't there like a
Oh yeah, the
platform
outside
area?
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Turning
You can
it.
basically just run up to the captain's room and go out to the balcony. Or
Sure.
you can go outside and walk along the railing.
Let's go outside.
We're
walk around
outside.
the way. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
We're
just
outside.
so you
We're
guys just kind of clamp in and walk
Oh,
along the
do
edge.
we?
Well,
Yeah, you have to like
We-
you have to like clamp on so you don't
harness.
fall
It's
off
like-
the edge of the.
it's like a step
Astrid
and then
was
a
on it
bar.
earlier.
It's like a Skywalker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys clamp in and you're looking. I'd like perception rolls. It's dark now, and there's no light where you are besides the moon.
Okay. Is that
So
isn't
you
that a
probably
mechanic thing?
you
Do I with
probably
disadvantage?
you're humans. You probably don't have dark
I
vision.
do not.
Yeah. I mean, it's not with disadvantage. It's just like you might not see much
Do I get any bonuses because of my special...
because your little goggles.
Goggles?
Yeah, I would say roll with advantage because you're scanning with the goggles and you have time. They rotate. They kind of like rotate nicely. Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you're all kind of like leaning over and looking. You're zooming in with your goggles and zooming back out, and for a while it's like again nothing. It's like nothing, and then you can see what looks like a dark, just like a wave that's rising up towards you, and then you realize that it's individual creatures. Thousands and thousands and thousands of individual creatures, and they're coming straight for your ship.
Barb,
What we should go back in. What are those things? Okay, yeah, it's a blanket, threads of a blanket, threads of the blanket, angry, violent threads, blanket. I unhook myself and I run back in.
Is there any like divine energy coming from them?
Nothing you can see, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in?
Can I zoom in? I can see
Yeah.
for miles.
Okay, so you zoom in and you rolled an 18, right? All right, so you zoom in and you crank on down.
I rolled a 20.
Yeah, but
You can't see 2 miles.
You can't see 2 miles out. Can you roll a knowledge nature, please?
Come on, you got it.
Oh
you
no,
got
it's
it.
fine. That's intelligence. We're good.
Yeah.
Well,
Gonna do great.
let's see if I can roll. Nope, this die has been terrible. That's a 6.
Okay, yeah, it's like maybe it's a bat, like, but it looks a little weird. You're just not sure.
How big is it? I shouldn't ask because I'm not there.
You would estimate.
Are
that-
they like bat size? Or are they?
Yeah, that they're about maybe that big each.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow Barb right away.
Yeah,
Get back in.
I'm kind of exclaiming. We got some. It's like a blanket of weird threads.
No,
It's
it's
blanket outside?
There's like a horde of
huge
bats
Like a
or
wave?
birds or something.
Oh, well,
Like-
if they're just bats, then
like
we
a
can.
swarm.
No, but like thick.
Like it's
yeah, like a
undulating?
swarm.
You can't see the ground past them.
Oh, that's more than just a few bats.
and
okay.
they're coming to us like
They're
right
rising,
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we all make sure all of the openings are closed? Everyone go close any windows that are open, including the hatch upstairs,
Oh,
please.
literally batten down the hatches. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we've done that a couple
Batten
times. I think.
down to the hatches. We
Bring
have.
in the spiders.
We have
Stacy.
no. Where's
March,
Stacy? We have no defense on this ship, other than Zali maybe creating something. So should we get her to create a cannon that we shoot these things with? Like,
is she still in timeout?
She is, because
Because Charlie's in her.
Charlie's inside, but
Great.
She
see
might be
what
our
happens.
only hope.
Maybe this is a little car wash. I don't know.
a car wash.
Anyway.
That's just like a car wash.
I meant it more like, why would this be a car wash? But now I realize that cars don't exist. Now I get. I didn't.
I mean, if we want a car wash,
we make
We
sure
can have
some
a
we make
car
sure that
wash.
all of the windows and hatches are
Gotcha.
closed.
Absolutely. Run around, shutting all the windows and
Yeah.
hatches. As you pass Ballora, she turns like,
Yeah.
and then she kind of gets quiet for a sec.
What?
Does
What's
Do
up?
you have a potion for this?
I have an idea.
Okay.
And then she turns and she pulls the seeker staff off the wall. And she's like, Ren, can I take this? Or yeah, sure. She's like, okay. And she pulls out a little vial and she pours some sort of acid around the edge of it, and it sizzles for a second. She taps it, and the whole seeker stone pops off the front of the staff, and she drops the wood. She's like, I am going to need Kree, and I am going to need Zali.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say? We just had a really good plan that we made up over here in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Ballora
has something.
poured some WD-40 on top of the seeker staff and popped off the stone, and then
Needs
says
Kree
that
and
she
Zali.
needs Kree and Zali.
Oh, we need Kree for our plan as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What do we want to do? What are you going to do? You do this thing where you just say, I want to do this thing, and then you don't tell us what it is.
Well, before I saw that Kree was using stones in order to focus the laser, and I think that if we use this seeker stone and something that I think Zali can make, I think we can focus it even more. Make it stronger.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Ballora, set it up. Yeah.
Make Kree's laser stronger. And then he fires his laser.
I mean, me and Theodore were saying, what if Theodore made a focus, a large diamond focus? I can shoot radiant light into it. Kree can shoot a laser. We can make one triple demigod just beam of radiant laser energy.
Let's try that first, just because Zali's in devil
Zali
timeout.
is kind of, yeah. But do you think that could work? The three of us would have to connect.
I think we'd have to bridge.
You and I have bridged before, right? Have you bridged with Kree?
No. Well, I don't
thought you
really know
did.
Kree.
All right.
Me either.
I hold.
Who
I
does?
walk over to Theodore.
Who knows Kree?
And I
Zendaya.
clamp my
Yes.
hands on Theodore's shoulders.
They talked twice. They really know each other.
and I say, all right, I'm gonna hold you steady, just so you don't fly off anywhere.
Wait, what?
You're about to bridge, right?
Yeah.
This thing has potentially thrown people thousands of miles into the air, and so I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Or
to you.
thrown them in the swamp. I look below.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Janice, how's that trauma working out for you right now?
I still don't like to bridge, and I don't like to watch.
Yeah, I grab Tio's hand and I try to bridge with him. We've already bridged, so it just happens.
So you're bridging in order to do what?
We want to bridge together so we can bridge with Kree, and then I guess Kree and I are gonna. Well, so I guess he would have to bridge with you because we're gonna put our energy into you, right? Are you gonna make the diamond, and then me and Kree are both gonna shoot our energy
Yes,
into
because
it?
we want an actual diamond. I haven't made an actual diamond. I
Yeah,
mean, cubic
so we have to-
zirconia.
Right. Basically, yeah.
So that
Yeah.
this is all
Which might not
based-
be able to handle actual Kree divinity laser.
Can you maybe
and your sword.
Can maybe you do the? Can you maybe you? Do you have power with a secret stone? Maybe I don't know.
I don't
Is
know.
the
I
secret
didn't go
stone
to school long
diamond
enough
or
to
is it
figure this
like
out.
a?
It is not diamond. It is a stone all onto its own. But I thought that maybe because it absorbs divine energy, that it could also then redirect it.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense. So what if we used?
So then
What's the worst that can
should
happen
I
with the
bridge
stone?
with Kree and then we both use?
Yeah.
The worst that could
Use
happen
the-
is
use
that it'll
the stone.
shatter.
Right, and we don't. It's one less seeker stone.
Correct.
Okay, let's try it.
So I bridge
just
with
do it.
Kree and then me and him both shoot our.
I assume you want to go
Stuff.
upstairs and outside of the ship.
Sure,
Before you
yeah.
blast a
Okay,
hole
that
into
sounds
the
So
like a good
I guess
idea.
Kree and I are gonna go on the roof. I
Okay,
guess,
so-
or well, where we have to be able to see the creatures.
To see the creatures, so the
Yeah.
roof, I guess, or the front balcony.
The front balcony,
Can
probably.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do those things that Theodore and I just did, where we hook ourselves
Yes.
onto the thing. Tie that
Sure.
to yourself before
Yeah.
bridging, please.
You can do it on the front balcony as well.
Kree, are you
should
okay
definitely
with
strap
this?
yourself in. Yeah, we have to defend ourselves,
Yes.
of course.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna stay down here with Malvorn and Ren in case they need extra
Yeah.
hands.
And
If
I
we have to
will
move.
take Kree and we're gonna go.
All right, so you're in the cockpit with Malvorn and Ren. You are with Kree.
I'm gonna go with Kree, and I guess Ballora is who has
And
the
Ballora's
idea
going
for
with you
this,
as
so
well.
she'll probably have. But me and Kree are gonna be bridging physically.
Okay, excellent. And Ballora will help as well. She'll bridge as well.
Okay.
You are. Excellent. You are.
I'm gonna it'd be like some belay system for Kree and Astrid in case anything goes wrong.
Okay, so you're
I'm-
up top as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna start kind of segmenting my arms, ready to just like lash them out at someone that goes flying away.
Nice. All right. As you're getting ready, as you're going up and to your various locations, Malvorn turns and says, whatever you're doing, hurry. And there's now warning lights going off around him. You guys rush up to the front and out to the sides, and you are now seeing swarms of these creatures rise up. You all can get a decent eye on them now, so I'd like everyone to roll knowledge nature. It's just nature, yes.
Come on.
There we go.
18.
There we go. Okay.
I have a plus.
Thank you, Ranger.
I have a plus 8, and I only got a 10, so I should have gotten higher. But yeah.
Still pretty good. So yeah, you think you know, you're positive they're sturges. Thousands and thousands and thousands of sturges.
Do I know anything about
way.
sturges?
Oh yeah, you know everything about sturges. You know that they are predatory, that they suck blood, that they will latch on to
I
people.
guarantee you, there's probably been like times where like we had animals dying on the farm and we didn't know why, and we thought, and then they were like sturges in the
You've
forest.
dealt with sturges,
Kill it, yeah.
100%. Yep.
I say these things are these are not bad. We've got to. They're these things called sturges, and they're like little
Giant mosquitoes.
vampire things. Yeah, they're not good. They have annihilated animals.
Are
on my
they
farm.
all around us? Like they're
They're all over the place, but some of them seem to be coming, like basically forming a line. Sturges don't fly like this. They don't flock. This is not what they do. They're flocking like birds. They're moving
So
as
would I
single
know that
organisms.
that's weird?
That's definitely weird.
I'm like, the way they're traveling together is not usual.
yeah,
Do they? I mean, I don't know. How,
they don't flock.
how much can we see?
Wait,
like,
what?
this is gonna be weird.
oh, they don't fly.
They don't
They
normally
flock.
flock.
Sorry.
I
They
thought you
They
said
don't
don't fly.
fuck.
I'm like,
Oh, they don't fuck. So, can we see like do they? Does it they like look normal? Do they look like mind controlled? I
It's
know
a
that
little
might be a
difficult to
reach.
tell 'cause
Yeah, I'm
they're
like that's
small
probably
at
a
a
reach. I'm
distance,
like,
yeah.
what is?
wait, can they pierce like the balloon for the airship?
Probably a hundo.
There's
T.
thousands of them.
100%
So they
they
can
can
do
do
whatever
that.
they want.
Let's bridge. Let's do it. do it.
Fast.
All
Hurry,
right.
Astrid, please hurry.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
We're rolling initiative.
Yeah, I'll roll initiative for the.
You don't want them to bridge first to see if we just blow ourselves out of the sky?
Well, we'll see what that. Well, actually, you know what? No, you'll get the bridge first. That makes sense. You
Okay.
made the plan first, but let's
So,
roll
yeah, me
initiative
and-
to
yeah.
get it. Yeah.
So what are we doing first? Initiative or bridge? What is this
roll
roll going
initiative
to?
and then we'll roll initiative first,
Okay.
and then we'll do the bridge.
I'm so scared to do a bridge. Theoretically, if we use the stone and Astrid like pushes like star-like light through it, could Kree manipulate the laser that creates? Does
Maybe.
that make sense? Like, is that like, because like, would that create the laser, or does he just create the light himself?
I would say, I mean,
Because if he creates the light himself, I'm just hoping to at least boost that.
yeah, I
but
mean, if you're-
maybe.
I think you have a better chance of boosting him by just directly juicing him by bridging.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I was trying to just like.
I like the idea.
Also put light.
Visually,
into
we
the-
could have it be that.
Yeah.
So that as you add your help, the stars brighten up. So,
Yeah.
so like visually, we can definitely
Like
do that.
yeah, I was just like I will shoot a star. What are you doing?
Why are you milking
I was like,
so
I will
much?
shoot a star into
about
juicing
Kree?
juicing Kree. Yeah, like I was just gonna shoot a star into the Seeker Stone, but that
Yeah.
might break it. Who knows?
No, visually though, I like the idea.
Last
Yeah.
time you tried to interact with the Seeker Stone, you did blow it up. and
I
sent
did blow
someone.
it up.
That's true.
Yeah, can I use help us? Ring ring. Can I fucking type on this bullshit?
What?
I
What
used
is
to spin a
it?
pretty decent Deus Ex Machina whenever we need them, though.
I know.
Hang on, my daughter's on the line.
I gotta go. I gotta go give my kid some shit.
She wants 20
I'm
bucks
clearly
again.
his favorite daughter.
Oh, she's already blown through her allowance. It's only Tuesday.
I'm clearly the favorite child.
Okay,
I haven't met another one, so I can only assume I'm the favorite.
The only favorite.
I've been claimed.
Yeah.
All I did was claim me, and he went, yeah, sure. Like,
All right, called me out.
I was just like, yeah.
Can I get initiative orders, please? 25 to 20. Anybody? 20 to 15.
Kree goes at 16.
Astrid goes at 17.
Theodore 22.
I asked for 25 to 20.
You said 25 to.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, 22.
Also, Luna is probably going to be at the. I don't know where are we on the balcony or are we on the. Like, where are we at a. We're not. Where you have to
Balcony.
climb
So
up the
Luna
ladder,
could be
right?
Out there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on the balcony. That's the captain's quarters
Yeah.
balcony. Okay, I want her to be in the quarters. I don't want her to be outside where
Right,
she
she's
could
like up against the
maybe
window,
get hurt.
looking
Yeah.
at you. Yeah.
If
She
I need,
can't get hooked to
Yeah.
anything.
If I need her, she
I
can
got
come out,
11.
but she can't get hooked. So I don't
Right.
want to.
She's watching very carefully.
And what did these swarm and demigods get?
Oh, that's cocked.
That was a 1. I
It was
saw
also
it.
cocked. Now it's a 20. That's
Yeah,
not
I
even
saw that it
fair.
was a 1.
I got-
Wasn't that? I could tell it was a 1, so it wasn't that bad.
It's a it's a 12. So I'm going 12.
He's trying to kill us.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You know what? It said 12, so I guess I'll go with 12.
That's just the initiative order isn't going to
and
matter.
the demigods?
Cock 1, cock 20.
No, it wasn't a
roll
12.
19.
It was, no, that's what it was. I had rolled one. It was a little cocked. Then I
It
rolled a
was
natural
not that
20. Then I rolled a 19. It's like, fuck, it's like a 12.
Where did the 12 even come from?
It just seemed like a
just made it
compromise.
up.
It was a fair compromise.
He just made it up.
Fucking Calvin Ball over here. What did the demigods get?
You don't have to compromise with initiative.
The demigods got a 11.
Deciding. He's just
Hey,
deciding.
Ram, I'm gonna go.
Christ.
38.
Yeah. Hey, wait. My initiative's
Seems
actually
unlikely.
my initiative's actually 42.
Yeah, I'm going to roll my D30 for my initiative.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
I'm the god of luck. I'm gonna roll a 24-sided die.
Okay. So you're bridging.
Yeah.
So who's bridging with who?
It's me and Ballora are putting energy into Kree. I think Ballora's. What is she doing? I was gonna hold on to the stone with him and onto his shoulders and try to like shoot star-like energy into it to help strengthen his laser
Okay. Excellent.
while he forms through the stone. So I'm gonna try to like add to his laser and help guide him.
Okay. And Belora's just there offering juice.
She's offering that juice.
Yeah, she's just helping out.
She's got an apple juice box and she puts it in Cree's beak and he's like,
It's a Capri Sun.
sucking on his Capri Sun. But Laura, you've got everything in your pouch. You got donuts, you got Capri Sun,
You got
you've got vinaigrette.
Yeah, vinaigrette.
You've got
Capri
vinaigrette,
Sun.
you've got Capri Sun.
Potions can be anything.
She's
I
just
love
a watch
her.
at grocery
So-
store.
She's my wife.
Cree takes the
think that's good.
Godstone and like that. Well, only one. I didn't have time. I was trying to get the game ready, and I only got the left side
For
done.
the audio listeners, I sit on a Rom's left side, so I saw his nails looking really nice and painted, but he only has the left side painted.
Yep, right side is blank. All right, so
Okay.
so Cree
Sorry.
Cree holds the Godstone and is looking like a little worried and kind of looks back
I'll squeeze his shoulder a bit to give him some assurance.
and he nods
You're
and
gonna be okay.
Some people hate that, Mackenzie.
then he looks over and
I'm sorry.
Ballora looks up and is like, it's just like with the other rocks. Just focus and you've got this. You've done this 100 times.
And if it's too much, give it to me. I'll take it on. You can stop. Don't
Okay.
push yourself further than you want to, Cree.
Okay.
Cree,
I'm ready.
you're brave and you can do this.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
And he closes his eyes.
I put my hand on the stone and on him.
And Ballora does the same. And you can like all the feathers on him start to like raise up just a little bit.
He's
with
like a
static
cat who's nervous.
electricity. Yeah.
Barb is off to the side, kind of just like strafing back and forth. Also kind of muttering under their breath. Has Crete really done this over 100 times? We're in the same class. I don't. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but okay.
Cree went to invention class and did it constantly.
I would like you all to roll your divinities. Who's ever boosting?
I mean, it's me and Ballora, so it's you
Yep.
and me rolling 3. I'm so scared.
Why'd you roll twice, Ron? What was that first roll?
The first was for Ballora.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Sorry, 24 natural. No, 23. Natural 20.
Timing.
Woo.
Yeah. So.
I was so scared.
Yep.
My body was like, it's okay.
It doesn't feel the same way it did before.
I'm using this dice for the rest of the session.
So you're both connecting with Cree, and there's a mingling and a warmth and an energy that is fascinating. It begins to grow so quickly, and then it immediately begins to falter on Ballora's side. And you can feel this energy faltering. You can see it kind of dancing around the edge of the stone, and you know from personal experience that it's going to explode. But you're able to refocus that energy and control it, take it away from both of them. The stars light up above you as you're able to focus that energy, and Kree's eyes open wide, and a bolt of laser cuts through the front of this advancing swarm, and you just see like little balls of fire exploding all over the place as you take out maybe 100 of them.
Whoa.
And just decimating a section of the swarm.
Where did this laser come from?
The laser came from Cree.
It's through Cree,
No, but like
through the
which
stone.
body part?
I think
Oh,
it's going out of
it
the
just-
stone, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Cree basically
okay.
just
He's
made
like-
it happen
He's
from
like,
the
he looks
stone.
like probably
thought
like
his mouth was
Goku.
just
He's like
open.
Kamehameha through the stone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It just like cut through a huge swath of these creatures.
Great. Do that again.
Okay. That'll be on your round.
Yes.
So
and
now we go
and
to
Astrid
initiative.
will be like trying to reassure Ballora and Cree as they're.
And
as
Laura's
we're
eyes
doing
are
this.
pretty wide. But
Yeah,
she's
Ballora,
like,
you're okay, darling. You're okay. We've got this.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay, what does that say? Focused.
We've got this.
Theodore.
What you doing, Theodore?
I'm monitoring the the levels of the ship, and if Malvern and I need anything, I'm helping.
Perception, please, with advantage. Fancy new dice.
18 twice.
All right, perfect. So you are with them in the cockpit. There's bells and whistles going off everywhere, and you can see a spiraling arm of blackness that is composed of these creatures coming straight towards the cockpit.
Ah. Shoot it.
Does anybody have anything to fire at these? We need something out front.
There are no weapons on this. Malvorn's driving. There's no
Solid.
weapons on this craft.
I'll be back. I'm gonna double dash to Zolly.
I
Okay.
could maybe put them to sleep.
Do it.
Yeah, you can
Still
put
going to
Chunk
get
sleep.
Zolly.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you run to get
That's
Zali.
totally
so you
do you
run and get the, and you fling the door open, and what do you say?
Okay.
It's right behind me. It's like,
Okay.
10 feet from the cockpit.
Zali, and can I do a quick little zoom in, see how that darkness
Yeah.
is inside her a little bit?
You throw open the door. Zali is standing up. She's already,
Zali's a black void.
Close the doors.
You've come for me. She stands up. She's tossed the blanket off her. She's put her boots on. She knows there's a problem and she's ready to go.
Okay. Come with me.
But is she nasty looking? Hold
All
on.
right.
What did Theodore see?
Is she nasty looking? Is she nasty though?
What did you see in the goggles?
Looks good. Oh no! I mean, there's a
Dino,
little.
she looks good.
There's a little
Is
bit
she
of
looking
smoke,
good?
but just like before, like an after shadow.
Okay,
It's
okay.
still there.
It's
but
just
not
like
at
it's just
control.
indigestion kind of in her stomach.
Yeah. All right, so you guys start running where?
Back to the cockpit.
Back
Because
to
there's a way to get out from the cockpit,
No.
to latch on. Oh no, we have to
No,
go.
you have to go
You have
up.
to go out and around.
Yeah, either out and around or up.
Okay. And you all went around.
Yes.
We'll go up then.
Okay, you guys start to go upstairs and you'll pop through the hatch on her turn, let's say.
Yeah,
That'll
okay.
just be easy.
Sure.
Okay. And after Theodore is Barb.
Hey, gang. Got
Why'd you
nothing.
look at me?
I don't know why I did.
I feel
Sorry.
like Barb.
Yep.
I'm just going to hold a I'm gonna hold a gum bone, and the trigger will be anyone falling off.
Anyone falling off?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. You're going to hold your action. Then after Barb, it is Astrid.
I'm gonna. So I'm not in charge of where this thing is going, right?
No.
I'm just powering it. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep giving
Okay.
energy to Kree. I'm gonna stay bridged with Kree.
Yes. Then I
I
would.
don't know what that action looks like.
On his action, you'll all roll again for your bridge.
Oh, we have to roll again for the bridge? I thought once we bridge, we're bridged.
There's more than 2 people, so now you're maintaining it.
Fucking hell.
But the DC's low because there's only 3 of you. So
Okay.
yeah, but it can
That's
still break at any time.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought it was the rules were once we're bridged, we're just
Once you
doing
can
it.
bridge, you can make the bridge, but you have to focus. You have to concentrate to maintain it, and the
That
more
sucks.
people involved, the harder it is. So if there was 10 of you, it'd be unbelievably powerful, but very difficult to maintain. Whereas
Jeepers.
opposed to there being 3 of you, it's powerful but not super powerful, and it's more easy
I
to
got
maintain.
too comfy because I was my natural 20, the only divinity roll I have to make.
Right? Yeah.
Because it's my worst skill.
Well,
It's
it
my
was good though.
divinity.
It was a good start.
I know, but now I have to do more.
Yeah.
Can you
Um,
do anything while you're
Yeah, I
bridged
think I
or-
can't. Right, I'm giving him energy.
You
I can't do anything.
anything that requires concentration,
Oh,
and you
So
have to stay
cast a
within
spell,
60 feet.
attack with that amazing bow and arrow that
Right.
you have.
Correct.
I don't have a. I don't even have a bow. I took it out of my inventory. I don't have a bow.
Star thing?
What
I
about
can't shoot my. Can I
It's
shoot?
not concentrate.
what
Can I
about the
shoot my-
quiver of sturge killing? You didn't bring that?
Is that what
you were,
that- is
yeah,
that what fucking
every,
arrows were?
yeah, every arrow.
Those arrows
you were
were.
given something.
If you
I
fire
think.
one, it creates 100 arrows and it kills every sturge with an eyesight. Did you know? No. Oh,
I'm gonna jump off
Weird.
this airship. Astrid jumps off, uses her movement to jump off it. No, so I can do I can cast my reticulum ray.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. As long as it
I
doesn't
can only
require
hit
concentration.
3 sturges. So
3 less.
3.
that's 3 less. So
Or
I'm
can you
gonna.
hit the big swarm that's heading for the cockpit?
I mean, that I can hit 3 sturges.
Take 3 of them out.
Do
It's
I?
not bad.
I mean,
Take out the 2 eyes.
yeah, right. Do I see that there's any going towards the cockpit? I mostly just see the
Perception.
ones that I'm around. It's really high. It's unnatural 20.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely know they're going right for the. There's it's almost like an arm, like a tentacle.
Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah. I mean, how far away is it though?
It's going to slam into the cockpit.
Like
this
how far
round.
away from me are those
Oh,
the
so
sturges?
down, so 40 feet. When they
Okay.
get within range, 40, 60 feet.
Okay, my reading is I think it's 120, so
Yeah.
I can hit them. Okay, yeah,
Easy.
I'll try to hit 3 of those. I'll try to pull down 3 and shoot them at
Nice.
3 different sturges, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Sure.
Okay. Then that's
It's a
gonna hit as
sturge.
well. 19.
Yeah.
That one's a 9.
That one doesn't hit. Okay, so 2 of them
So
hit.
2 of them hit. So both the first one I guess takes 10 damage,
Nice.
and the second one takes 9 damage.
So how does this look?
There's also they can make a save or be. This isn't gonna help really, but they're gonna be restrained. They have to make a. I have to pull up my save.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they dead?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't even get to use my reticulum ray. Yeah, it's basically like I'm holding on to Kree, and I wrap my arm around his shoulder to kind of brace myself onto him, and I, at the stars that are kind of glowing brighter, I hold my hand up and I slam it down, and 3 of them go shooting towards the group, and one of them, the surge kind of like drifts right out of the way as it's spinning, but 2 of them land and crumble under the stars.
Yeah,
and the
just
stars
incinerates
continue
them.
like shooting down into the to the marsh. Yeah.
Neat.
And if they were alive,
Yeah.
they would have like formed like a thin line of energy. They probably like did, and their corpses like
Right.
fell.
Right.
just
It's
Together.
like their corpses got boloed together in
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Nice.
So
Neat.
that's what the reticulum looks like.
That's awesome.
And then Luna's just gonna
Grr.
like scratch at the door and then just let out a howl as the moon shines above us.
Yes. Very much wanting to be outside helping you.
Yes.
Yes. All
But I
right.
want her to be safe.
No,
So-
fair.
But yeah, so Luna's just gonna howl.
So they
All
pretty
right.
much have 1 hit point. Is that what we got there?
I don't know. I
rolled
rolled
10
a
and
10 and a 9. I rolled
Yeah.
really decent damage
They
for
don't
2d6.
have much hit points. Let's put it that way.
I think that the sleep would be really good. I got rid
Yeah.
of 2 of them coming to the cockpit.
Well, all of my 2nd level slots are used up, so I have to cast it only as the 1st level.
Kree.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kree is on top, and Kree is accepting your abilities, and like Blor was waiting to go on his turn, so now
Okay.
both of you are going to roll your divinity.
I feel like it's going to be bad. I would have to do it every single turn.
It's an easy DC. She made it.
6.
Total.
No, 5. 5 total. Yeah, I told you. I wasn't going to do good.
Okay, so it's not a disaster.
Okay.
You all, you can feel the power coming from.
I'm looking at my
Ballora.
new sheet. I need to not look at my new sheet.
Yeah.
I need to look at my old sheet.
You both can feel the power. You're zooming into together. The bridge is there, and then as Kree goes to form the laser, it just sputters out. The bridge, it you're just disconnected. You both had waited to put your power into Kree. There's just nothing you could do this round. The laser does not function.
Okay. Next round, baby.
All right, the next is the swarm. So, the swarm, this tendril smashes into the cockpit.
So Janice goes after the swarms.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he does go after the swarms, unfortunately. So they smash into the cockpit and they break through the glass. So
Bye-bye,
everyone-
everybody.
Everyone in the cockpit takes
You got wings, girl. You're fine.
6 points of damage.
Wait, what?
You're in the
Everyone in the
cockpit?
cockpit
No, I'm not.
takes 6
I thought you
points
were
of
with
damage.
Zolly now.
We went up
Yep.
to the top.
There's no like dexterity
Oh,
save or like
Not for
attack
this one.
against AC.
hell.
No, they took 6 points of damage from exploding glass.
I took 6.
Yep.
You can't like dodge that glass anyhow.
No.
Okay.
Well, okay, you know what? Fine.
Oh, there we
Everyone in the cockpit can roll
Thank you.
a dexterity
A
save.
dexterity save.
Probably
Malvorn
like half
failed.
damage. The glass is still going to hit you.
I failed.
Everyone failed, so they all take full damage.
And you still get what you want, Ram,
Yeah.
but we all just like you a little bit more.
You have a little bit of narrative. Okay. Yes,
How many?
fair.
6 points of damage?
6 points of damage, please.
Now we get to, in our mind's eye, watch Janice try and fail.
Okay, and Malvorn is... Yeah, well, he is because 2 of the...
Another gift.
one Sturge has attached to his chest, the other is on his neck, and he's
Oh,
trying
fudge.
to pull them off.
This is insane.
Well,
Why
I
can't we just
really
live?
cast sleep. Well, because it's gonna affect this whole area, including us.
Well, you can assume that they have less hit points than all of y'all, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
That's
mean,
true, yeah.
they
I don't know
have
how
they
swarms
have
work.
definitely less than 9, which I hope that
Yes.
you and
Ascending. So yeah.
oh, it's ascending. It starts with the most.
No, the lowest current hit points
Yeah,
are the highest.
So,
it's, yeah, it ascends.
theoretically, it will take out all of them before it takes out you.
Okay, so it's just who else is in here? Me, Malvorn, Ren.
And Ren. And about a dozen Sturges.
Ah.
2 of which have attached to...
A dozen. You could probably get that.
To Malvorn, yes.
Okay. All right. Calm down. I have this. Hold on.
Oh, do you have an instrument? Did you bring an actual?
God.
It's a different
Yeah.
fan.
cast sleep on all of the Sturges around me.
Fan me. That is a fucking amazing fan.
How many it actually works really well,
Oh my
too.
God.
I know,
Wow.
yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
Put
that
us to
felt
sleep,
that
girl.
felt so nice.
All right, so
How
Oh,
many
gosh.
hit points
That breeze feels so
do
nice.
you do? It does.
it's 5d8, so one.
Yeah, so 5d8's
5d8.
worth of hit points.
Nice.
So theoretically, you could get all of them out,
Oh, yeah.
but they'll only stay asleep for a minute. So we have to trap them.
Stab.
Yeah, you basically go through and stab all of them once it's done, which Malvorn and
You could
Ren.
just stomp on them. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
again,
Malvorn
yeah.
and Ren could theoretically clean
Totally.
up a couple.
For now, but now they're
14,
more can easily get in.
20.
Okay, so like, like thump. There's still the 2 left on Malvorn awake, but all the other ones are out.
So 10
they're
of them
still
went out.
because they're
Okay.
they're like attached to him.
Yes, well, because they were just like, I mean, I assume they had more hit points because they were sucking
They're
blood.
sucking his blood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Sucking that boy.
Sucking that blood.
Sucking that
Sucking
boy.
I wanted to say something so bad. I wanted to say, I can't believe these Sturges are sucking Malvorn before Janice. But
Hold,
Joey's
please.
no, he's gonna disown me. I am no longer Joey's friend.
No. Joey's on Facebook right now. Unfriend.
Unfriend.
Okay.
It had to be said.
Yes.
So, and I'm running the hell out of this cockpit.
Okay, you're just gonna run out of the cockpit.
I'm getting
So
the
just like sleep and then ran away.
Malvorn to die.
Yep.
I'm out.
Yep.
Please.
Fantastic. All right. So
No
as,
piece of ass is worth this. Leave.
as you're running,
Malvorn's just gonna die.
as you're running out, as you're running out, Flip and Flop come running past you and are just tearing up
Oh,
these out of these
ones that are asleep?
unconscious Sturges,
Babies.
ripping
Yeah.
their
They're
my
throats out.
babies.
Can I step on a few as I
Oh sure,
as I
sure.
as I
You
run
get
out?
some heels on them as you go
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Oh yeah, stiletto those.
Absolutely. Yeah, and there are just these 2 adorable otters with mouths full of blood and just sharp teeth as they're just tearing one throat out after the next.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
that's
Well,
great.
yeah.
That's good, guys. That's good. Get that one. Get that one.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Great. Is that the turn of all the other demigods that are
We
written
have
there?
Malvorn's driving. Ren's driving.
Zolly theoretically would have.
Ballora-
Can Malvorn try to like rip or take him off of him, or like the ones that
Yes.
are sucking him?
In fact, Malvorn can take his action doing that, and that's fine. So
And-
Malvorn's able to rip him off and like toss him out of the
Would
ship.
Zolly have like an action with Theodore? Like, would she
Sure.
have something to do? I don't know.
Zolly
We'll go through the list of all 15 people on this boat.
Zolly's been watching what you all have been doing and has now building something on the front of the ship, building something up and then around where Ballora's hands are, holding the
Oh, so
stone.
she's with us.
Wait,
now.
we went
Yes.
up.
Oh, right.
No,
you
we
guys
went
went
to
up
the top. They're
Sorry.
on the.
So you
We're on
guys
the
are right.
captain's
They're
deck.
hooked
You
on the
guys-
catwalk
Thank you. Put Zolly.
to get a different vantage point.
You get to put her on top.
Yeah. Nice, Zolly. All right, so you and Zolly rush up top. What are you doing up top?
Zali, what can you build that can hit far and a lot?
Well,
We need like a ballista.
can you fire your diamonds?
No.
Can you fire your arms?
Just send Theodore out like a little cannon.
Can you? But you have spells. You can launch things. Yeah.
I have some spells I can do. Yeah.
Okay, then just get ready. And she closes her eyes and puts her hands out, and the deck shifts, and some sort of contraption is now forming out of it. It looks like a large. It looks like a crossbow without the bar. So if you knew what a cannon looks like, it would be a cannon. Yeah, yeah. It looks like yeah. It
So
looks.
a cannon.
It looks like a it looks like a large telescope, but it's hollow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how sometimes a realm will be like, it's an iPad, basically. and then other times they'll be like, it's a hollow telescope. Like,
Cool story, bro.
it's one of my favorite things.
Just gonna dance around it and then like, no, it's this.
It's just an
It's just
iPad.
this. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Chromatic Orb through it then.
Okay, so what they're gonna. So no, you both have to roll your divinity first to see if you can bridge.
Oh, we're bridging?
Yeah, she needs you to bridge for this.
Oh.
She didn't mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pops open a ring box. Theodore, would you bridge with me?
Zali gets it.
Oh.
Come on, come on, come on. You have a lot of pluses because you're daddy gods.
Yeah, it's not enough. That's a 7.
Bye-bye.
Roll.
3.
Con plus proficiency, right?
Okay, so then that's a 9.
So she forms this device, and she's able to form it. But as you like go to interface with it, basically, or like combine with her divinity, if you go to meet her bridge, it just you can't quite get. You know it's there. You can feel it there. You know what you have to do, but you just can't quite get there this round. You can, however, cast a spell.
But not using the thing.
Not using the thing, correct?
I mean, range-wise, they're still pretty far. Or
Well, there's another stream coming in. So every round, it looks like a stream is going to come in. Now, every round a stream comes in, it lessens their number. So there's clearly only so many of these attacks they can do, because they're just throwing bodies against the ship.
But why? Like, we have to figure out
Yeah.
why these things
Fucking
are
point.
being
What are
sent
we
to us.
doing?
Yeah. Like something is sending them because
Something
they
is,
don't,
yeah.
they don't move like this normally.
I mean,
The
yeah, I
demigod
can
of Sturgis.
throw the chromatic orb 90 feet.
Okay.
If you think that'll hit.
Yeah, you'll definitely
If it's in
you could
range?
absolutely hit the creatures as they're flying in.
That's
sure,
shorter
totally.
than a basketball court.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Then Theodore will, like, as he's extending his arm, the diamond just kind of, like, forms, and this bright, brilliant flash of light shoots towards them. It'll be thunder, or we'll do lightning damage. I have to make a spell attack.
So can you only hit one of them?
No, I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere
Yes.
Okay.
That's small.
of
but
energy
okay.
Yeah.
towards a creature. Oh no, maybe.
Yeah, it only
so
hits
it's only
one
one
thing.
creature. Oh, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think.
do
I think
that
that none of us have AOE except for
Yeah.
Janice.
Is
I
there do you have
have-
the AoE attack?
Because mine are literally I can hit one thing or two or three things.
Right.
I have no
I'm-
AOE.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one.
Where are your fireballs?
I have a
Where are
cone
your fireballs,
for like
people?
15
I don't know.
feet,
Kree
so
is a
that's too far.
sorcerer.
Well,
I
you
could
can hold
theoretically
it until they get close to
Until-
the ship and blast the cone out and have them all fly into it.
Isn't
That you could
Kree
do.
a sorcerer?
Kree is a sorcerer.
I could
yes.
theoretically reskin fireball as like a starve thing.
Starball.
Starball, baby.
Just for the sake of time,
Supernova.
I'll just prepare a hold action if one comes at us, so I can hit it.
Sure.
That's,
Okay.
I'm not a range.
Maybe
Right.
I should.
But you
take
do
an
have the
AOE.
cone, right? You could use the cone
Eventually.
when they get close enough.
When they get close enough, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But it's only for one.
Why would the cone only be for one?
It's not a cone.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had a cone effect thing. Like
I do have a
Cold.
cone effect thing, but that I don't think that would come into play yet.
Okay,
It's more of
fair
a
enough.
thematic
Gotcha.
thing. Yeah,
What's
wait.
good about our show is how
All
little
right.
time we spend on combat.
Yeah, I know.
And how it's so smoothly. Just
I'm really
goes.
good
So you're
at,
holding it.
at poking things with swords.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's I don't have any AOE. I have 2 spells.
I am on the ring around the airship. I am seeing my friends trying to bridge again. Not much has changed with me. This time, no. I'm gonna stay back up. I'm gonna. A question: do I have to spend a bone point every single time I ready an action that uses a bone point?
Yes. It expends it. It expends your spell slot. It
Buddy
expends-
Baru. Yeah, but that's for spells though.
But then, yeah. Yeah.
I know. That's the weird thing. That's the
Do you
weird
have
thing.
wait, do you have to spend a monk point? You have to spend a
Bone
key
points.
point, a B point. No, if you don't do the action, you don't spend the key point.
That feels like that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
if
if you don't
you-
actually do it.
If
And
you roll and
I
miss,
think
you
I
miss
think
it.
our listeners love us enough to not really care so much about hurting me like this and my feelings. No, I'm gonna stay back up and keep my just ready another gum bone in case anyone goes flying off.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I put down 2 trap cards in my turn.
Nice. That's a magic reference.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh.
That is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh also cards?
Yes, it's a
I
card
thought it was
game.
just a
Card
cartoon.
No, well, it's like in the
Cartoon about
cartoon
card
they
games?
play the card game that
Yeah.
create
Oh
the
wow!
monsters. Yeah.
Wow, what a toy trap that is for kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like
man.
8,000 of those exist.
Let's all watch
Anyway,
Yu-Gi-Oh after this.
So,
it is Astrid and Kree's
Astrid,
turn.
you're up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just try to hit 3 more and then I will. Well, is it an action to put energy into Kree?
Yes.
Oh, then I have to do that.
Yeah, you have to do
Then
that.
that means the last turn was
You
a
guys can
little.
try and do
that
that
means
first.
the last turn was a little fucky because Reticulum Ray is an action as well.
Well, I mean, you failed, so yeah, you're right. It didn't quite
Yeah.
work.
So yeah, because I was like, oh, I can cast a spell, and you were like,
It's a little
no. So
fucky.
now we know.
Yeah.
I apologize. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
It's okay.
But so yeah, my action will just always be
Get her,
doing a bridge.
fans.
You're banished
Get
forever.
her.
Attack me.
All art of
You
Astrid
said I
you're
could
drawing.
cast a spell, and I was
rip
like,
up your
cool.
art of Astrid
Yeah, rip
that
it up.
you have.
Or draw it with her hair up and she has a bow.
I will.
Yeah.
I will just cry to the abyss.
Draw,
but it's okay.
draw an Astrid that smells really bad.
Put little squiggle lines over her. So she's stinky.
She stinks.
She's stinky, Astrid. Yeah, but yeah, no, I was just like, can I cast a spell? And you're like, yeah. So I
Yeah,
just
my
did.
bad.
But no, yeah, if that's an action, then I
All
need
right.
to do just that. That's,
Who's powering up Kree?
I mean, I assume it's me and Ballora per
All right.
per usuals. I think it's unless someone else rolls in, which it's harder if someone else rolls in.
Correct.
So why would we want to do that?
More powerful laser.
17.
Yeah.
No,
both
16. Sorry, I'm looking at my new thing. I need to look at my old sheet.
Still good.
16.
You both focus, and even though everything is falling apart all around you and it is scary as hell, you are able to pass this power back on to Kree.
Come on, Creek. Come on, Creek.
Who gets an 11? Boy, you're lucky. Yeah, so he just like you again. The feathers all over him just like raise up. Electricity seems to crackle around him, and a second blast of this laser cuts across and blows up a significant amount of those creatures.
You're doing good, Cree.
Oh yeah. So again, it's lessened. There's still more coming, but the cloud has been lessened.
Thousands still. Still thousands.
We took
I
out
would say-
100 the first time, and then
It looks like 40% of the number is gone.
Beep, boop, boop, boop,
Wait.
boop, 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 boop.
deep doop doop doop. It was that 2 that I killed. That's what really.
Yes, yeah.
Put it over. That
There
brought
are
us over
literal
the third.
thousands. Now there's only
Me and-
60% of them.
me and-
Good job.
Well, me and Cree took out 100, and then we took out however many we just took out.
I
Yeah.
took
It's
out.
not
You took out,
thousands.
yeah, you took out like a dozen.
Thousands.
Together we took out like an exact dozen,
Yeah.
and then Malvorn got the other 2 out. Yeah, so we took
Uh-huh.
out 114 at least,
Uh-huh.
and then
So-
however
Wait,
much.
what's 40%? Okay, so if we do the math,
Well, no, how much did we just
1,014.
take out?
Took out
Thousands.
several hundred, and then
We just
several
took out
hundred the
several
first
hundred
time.
again.
I guess you took out a little more, so it's several hundred. It's dark.
Yo,
What do
me
you
and
want
Cre-
from
me
me?
and- We're just trying to figure
I
out.
mean,
Yeah.
you could just say we kill all of them.
No, you haven't yet.
So
okay.
Yeah, so we were taking out a good amount
Yes.
of them. It's
Alright.
it's like the lasers just is it just like carving across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love it.
Yep.
I love
Alright.
it.
Outstanding. Then
Is it sparkly? Please let it be sparkly.
the swarm is. Oh yeah, of course it is.
Of course. If it's
Create
me
little
and
sparkles
if it's
and
me and Cree, it's
explosions. Yeah.
Sparkle City.
It's lasers and glitter, basically.
Lasers
yeah.
and stars, just
Yeah.
like
As a free action, while they're doing it, I'm like, you guys are doing great. Ballora, do you have one of your donuts?
Ballor's like always and tosses one out of
Sprinkles
her
or
pocket.
none?
Wait.
I'll take sprinkles.
But Laura, put one in my in my mouth while I'm holding on to Cree.
All right.
This is Nikki's. This is
God, our
St.
listeners
Barb's.
put up with so much.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
So
There we go.
if
The
we-
last donut is the half. But Laura, you only
Just
have
one
half a
donut.
donut in your pocket.
if we hold on, I want to go back to this map.
Yes.
If we did if you did another 100,
Yes.
let's say you did another 100 for that second attack, that's
Yes.
214.
Great.
And what's 40? So 5. I think
So
it's
there's less than.
times
Look,
point.
there's a lot of Sturges, and you killed a lot more, and it's a lot more than you thought, and that's how it worked.
We have to cut this out.
Yeah.
535 is how many surges there should be.
I
if we
love
did
how
40%
Aram was like
of that.
on Twitter this week was like, I'm gonna murder you.
Gonna murder them all.
And then he's like, I don't know, there's like 12 Sturges, who knows? He's my favorite DM in the world.
So the
I
Sturges,
love you so much, Aram.
the Sturges go next. There's a wave, a second wave of them flying in. They seem to be arcing towards the front of the cockpit.
The cockpit.
And then they dive upwards
Oh no.
and slam into the canopy.
Yep.
Who's on the canopy? That's
You
Is that you
all?
two
Oh, is
are
it
You guys
us?
are up there.
Who's up top?
top
Zali
is
and
Zali and
Theodore.
Theodore.
Yeah, so you guys
we
are-
are the
yeah.
middle, right? Because we're on the captain's quarters thing.
So you guys see him fly past you, and you guys see him plunge into it just above.
Do they not have to go through the laser?
Well, a lot of them did. So you cut down a lot of them, but a couple dozen still managed to slam into this billowing canopy. Now, most of them are just get killed on impact, but a few of them do cut through and bite into it. And air is beginning to escape from the canopy, and the ship begins to tilt downwards a bit.
Motherfucker.
Oh, fudge.
And Ballora looks like, I could fix that.
How?
She fixed the thing with the other thing. What's it called? That thing in the basement around. What's it called?
The boiler.
The boiler.
The boiler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-
but
she fixed the
Ballora. Let me give you this line with the donut in my mouth. But Ballora, that was a liquid that you poured another liquid into. How will you fix a solid with a liquid?
Bob, don't talk with your mouth full.
Ballora,
We're in dire straits right now.
Ballora turns and takes your hand and places it on Kree's shoulder.
Oh, you get to bridge with us now, baby.
You've got this. And she runs out.
And I say, welcome to the bridging. We've got fun and games. So we got everything you want.
Fuck. Astrid, you and I have done this before, right?
I think you have. I believe
I
you
think
have.
everyone.
No, I think because we avoided it.
There was one time where we were like, we have
did.
to go around the pack and join with everyone.
Yeah.
I think everyone except us did.
I don't, because we
Fair
were mad at
enough.
each other,
Because
right?
we were so
Yeah.
stinky with each other.
Yeah.
we were Astrid's always stinky.
Well, let's see what happens, right? So many smell lines. All right. So, Janice, you're up.
So
You've run out of the cockpit. Where are you
yeah,
headed?
I'm just like right outside of the door of the cockpit.
Sure.
And so I see this swarm, like they're not
Shoot
coming in,
upwards,
they're
right.
shooting up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run back in, and I want to see if I can. So this swarm is acting really like weird.
Incredibly
like it's like they're focused.
Like it's being directed.
So
Yeah.
I want to do a mind link to see if I could
Ooh.
determine what's controlling these.
Yeah, who's
Okay.
God, I love you.
I know,
That's
I know.
so good.
Thank God you guys have a Dark Phoenix, right?
Yeah, right. Thank God we have someone that doesn't just do melee bullshit.
I would like you. Okay, how would you normally do this?
A wisdom saving throw is what I have. They would have to, whoever I'm trying to mind link with.
Okay. So, what are you doing? Describe
What
how
are you
do
doing?
this. Yeah.
I want you to make that face.
What are you doing?
Have we gotten any of this actually like recorded? It's like 3 hours of recording, but only an hour of casting.
Yeah, we've done nothing, gang.
Wait, we're about to do something.
Yeah.
we're about to,
let's
we're
go.
doing
I know.
some
Go,
badass
go, go.
shit.
So I run up, push Malvorn aside, and I'm like, I put my hands out, and I'm going to concentrate on this mass of Sturges and try to connect with whatever is trying to control them, or whatever is controlling them.
Janice looks at a list of all of the users online and scrolls through a dense amount of Sturges until they see someone else that's not a Sturge, and it's like, there you are.
There.
And tries to DM them.
All right. So you reach out to this cloud
Yeah.
of creatures,
Who's on the server?
and you're focusing, and you're trying, and you just like the beads of sweat pouring down your forehead, and you open your eyes, and that third eye is swirling on your forehead. Your eyes are pink and purple, and you see the shapes begin to coalesce, and you can see the mountains that you just passed over, but you're on this side of them. You see it, the viewpoint shift over the mountains until you're on this side of the mountains, and looking back at them, you see this weird line, this curving arch, a mile high, embedded inside the mountain. You can see a glowing pink and purple energy all around this huge archway, and at the foot of it, these three broken, gnarled creatures, and they have their hands out in this sphere in between all of them, and energy seems to be siphoning off of this titanic archway and into this orb, and then you're out of it.
We made somebody angry.
What? Malvorn, there's definitely something controlling the swarm. But I'm not sure. Has I described what I saw?
Sure.
Does that make sense to you?
So you said it was like 3 gnarled humanoids?
Yeah.
But like the archway was like a mile high.
And it was
It's
pink and
crazy.
purple, which
Yeah.
is the like
The
divinity shit.
colours. Yeah.
Divinity shit.
Divinity shit.
Which is
No.
Rom's dice balance.
Yeah.
I know he's a little distracted, but he's like, that does not ring a bell. I know nothing of this.
Okay. I can't make any other connections, so
Kind of looked like a McDonald's arch. Like
There
a
was
big
2
one.
of them.
Like a really big
A
McDonald's.
really big McDonald's arch.
One golden arch.
So
One
how
pink
were
arch?
these humanoid creature, or like were there humanoids, or were they like giants or gods, or what were they like? If this thing was a
difficult to still
mile high,
with perspective,
Yeah.
right? But it looked like humanoid creatures, so you're assuming roughly humanoid size and shape.
can I locate or pinpoint like roughly? Yeah, this is kind of a stretch. Where in the mountain form
You can run
that
and look at the back of
area
the
is?
ship and try and like sync it up.
Okay. Wait here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
run and I'm gonna try to see if
Let's say you could just throw open the door and look back.
okay.
Okay.
The
yeah.
window?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You're able to throw it open and look back. I'd like you to roll perception.
Okay. 18.
Oh yeah, okay. So you look back and you're, really squinting your eyes against the darkness. There's one crack of lightning from the storm on the other side of the mountain. It lights up the mountain just for a moment, and you see the perfect outline of this titanic archway.
Which direction? We're heading this way.
So you passed over. Can I borrow Luna?
Let me take my sunglasses
Okay.
off, Luna.
So the
Should we use
large
ship
Luna
terms?
mountains
What's
that
what's
have the
left and right of
tinier
the ship?
Luna
Aft or
paws,
bow or
right?
whatever.
You've gone over
Starboard.
I don't remember.
Star.
I don't know.
Remember,
We are
port
not a
starboard,
boat
port
podcast.
starboard, I believe. So you
That's
go
my next one.
over the tinier mountain paws, right? And
Yeah.
you've gone over. So the archway is set into the larger part, and you've kind of gone around the side of it and are now leaving, and then now are going further away from it. So if the archway is on the back of the mountains here, you've come around this way.
Is the archway? Is it like an entrance to something?
It looks like almost like a fossil, like it's embedded inside it, but it's just solid rock inside it. So it's just like these rocks were embedded into the mountain.
Okay.
Huh.
Like a symbol, maybe. Or
I mean,
I
sounds
don't
like
know
we're
if, like,
leaving
supposed
it
to-
though.
Yeah. Is that all of my turn?
Bye.
No, well,
I mean,
yeah,
around
I'd say
is
so.
6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
I'd
going-
say that was all your turn.
gonna say
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot in
Yeah.
6 seconds.
You were going.
that was a long
I mean,
couple seconds.
do we want to try to go to them? They're trying to kill us.
That's
Nope.
yeah. I
Nope.
don't know.
That's a solid no from me.
We're gonna have to go back past them to get back home.
Then we'll deal with
Home.
that.
Yeah,
later.
Temple of Udea.
Wow. Barb stops everything and said, Astrid, did you just hear what you said?
I know it's like when you moved from to college and you stop calling like
Uh-huh.
your home,
Home.
and you're
Yeah.
like a dorm is home. And
You
you're like,
totally just called the teacher mom. That's really embarrassing.
I've done that before. I've called Rachel mom before, and then I'm like, hey mom, you need me to get the groceries? What? Like it's like the weirdest thing in the world. And I've called a teacher mom so many times.
Wow.
Oof. All right, so whose turn is next?
Next is all the other demigods.
All right.
I like that it literally says all the other.
It does say
demigods.
all the other demigods. Yeah.
That's a really funny person who wrote that.
Who is? Oh well, I suppose
Funny.
Ballora is
cute,
technically a
hot.
part of that.
Ballora. Well, but Ballora's already
moving, right?
Yeah,
Right, correct.
She's moving.
Has Zali done anything? this
Zali
round?
has her own thing now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Zali does have her own thing.
So it's Malvorn, Varrock,
driving-
Wendell.
Varrock. Varrock can act. Okay. So Varrock is just kind
There's
of
someone
running
we're
through.
forgetting about. Who is else on this boat? There's like
Slugs.
Sasomu.
Slugs.
Oh, no, Slugs and
Slugs and
Sasomu.
Sasomu, yeah.
Okay, Sasomu is making sure everyone's taken care of. So she is in the front of the cockpit, and she's like pulling shards of glass out of her brother's face and things like that, making sure everyone's all right.
I
you
almost
know.
made a bad joke.
Really?
You're like, who else is there? Zinda. Oh, I almost made like a bad joke. Like I'm.
Bummer.
And Slugs has now sprinted
Only
through,
we-
and he's like, I'm gonna try, hang on. And he has sent his spiders up to the front, so they're now all around the entrance
Attack Stacy.
to like
Attack
the
Stacy with all
cockpit.
costs.
Stacy,
And they're
attack
like,
mode.
Yeah, and they're like there and up, and they've got little spider legs up, and they look like they're ready to catch creatures as they come in. So they're trying to keep them from flying into
Who
the
is seeing
cockpit.
this? The camera?
I would say the people driving it.
Well,
so
yeah.
Malborn's certainly seeing it.
They wouldn't have their own initiative thing if we didn't care about what they were doing.
Yeah, and so well, that's what I'm doing, and that's the best I can do.
Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that.
Here I go.
I'm like a mile away.
Right. And that is all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top of the order, Zolly.
Zolly. So what are you guys building now? Are you trying the same thing?
I guess we'll try the same thing. We need something that does a lot of things.
Okay.
We need a thing that does a lot of things.
All right, ready? Let's do
No.
it. Let's do this.
Oh, God.
Hey, no one's gone flying off the boat.
What did you
It
get?
doesn't matter what you do.
Oh, no.
No, it's
It
okay.
doesn't matter
No,
what
it's
you do.
fine. It's just fine.
Get a natty 20. Get a natty 20, baby.
The power of the trans tie.
I spoke it into existence and the trans power made it real.
Thank you, Daddy, for me, Astrid.
All right.
The moon's watching over us, baby.
So you and Zolly go to bridge.
It's all
And
fucks up.
there's immediate feedback. Zolly gets knocked back. She's stumbling towards the edge. You are already running
Barb
up.
is on a different. Oh wait, no, you're up
No,
there now.
Barb's up there.
No, Barb is
No.
with me
No,
and
but
Cree.
Laura-
But Laura just put agency
Sorry.
on Barb to bridge.
So
Yeah.
There are
so
two bridges happening right now.
Zolly is stumbling.
We're dumb.
Zolly is stumbling towards the edge, and she looks like she's going to go over, but you are so fast, and your hand is there, and you catch her, and your bridge overwhelms her, pulls her back in, and you guys are instantly linked. What are you making?
Didn't she already make a cannon?
She started to.
Oh, you can think of what to make now.
I have a different question afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I think the ballista thing or the cannon is fine. Am I able to add?
Yes, you are. What do you want to do?
Oh no, it's not a multi. We don't have anybody that can fire anything.
Put a spell in there.
She. Okay, so
It's like one of those baseball machines that shoot the baseballs.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking this whole time. We just put an orb in there. It goes.
It's a pitching
Was
machine.
that what
Yeah.
Zolly
It's a
was
pitching
thinking
machine.
when
Make a
she
pitching
said
machine.
put in like a diamond in there?
no, she was thinking of something completely different.
Oh.
But this is still effective. So
Thank you.
she thinks along with you. You both are bridge. You both are
What are they
involved
thinking?
in the creation of this, and she kind of like forms on your idea, and this ballista forms with this huge kind of box on top of it, and it will just fire and fire and fire and fire
Like a pitching machine.
as rapidly as you can pull the trigger.
Ooh, like a frisbee thrower.
We'll pull it as rapidly as we can.
All right,
Pull that trigger, baby.
I would like you to roll to hit.
Trust those dice.
This would be a divinity roll?
No, this is just you.
Just a straight 20?
Yeah, this is you. Yeah, rolling to hit with like a crossbow.
10?
What would be your bonus to hit with a weapon?
Like a spell
with
attack.
a, with a,
Oh,
I
with
mean,
with
a
be
attack.
weapon?
proficiency probably.
Yeah.
And
Just use your spell attack modifier.
That works too.
That would
Thank
be
you.
Well, if it's a strength, it's different.
But the assistant
Dex.
DM says that you can use a spell attack modifier.
Okay,
Yes.
then
And I got confirmed.
5, so 15.
That will hit. So basically you're just like firing, and it's firing bolts, and then they kind of explode when they hit the area. So you're taking out clouds of these creatures. I would like you to roll 4d10, please.
40-10?
4d10.
Wow. I never get to roll that many
do you,
dice.
I have a little bag if you need them.
Same damn thing. 22.
Oh yeah. So you
You got 12 both times?
Yeah, it's literally a 9 and a
24.
3 each time.
24 then, right? 12, 12, 24?
9, 12, 20, yeah.
We
got one.
You're the math
math.
baby.
You still take out quite a
Don't
lot
spread that lie.
of these
You-
creatures.
so
I'm going to tweet out at Nomadic.
Theodore
It's a
takes
math
out
baby.
24,000?
Yes, 24. That was
Yes.
a dumb number.
24,000 plus the old crones that we
Right.
don't see.
Every
that are behind
sturge
us.
to ever
Go down.
exist
Every
is now
sturge
out
in the
of-
world.
yes.
Yes, Ollie, great job.
My next character is going to be the only Sturge monk. The literal only Sturge monk.
So you have blown
It's cool that you guys can joke about fucking
genocide.
genocide.
We're going to cut that.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and cut that
You
out.
say we're going to
Yeah,
cut that, and then
please,
you,
cut
you
that
have,
out.
there's been like worse things that you haven't cut out, which,
That's true.
but no,
But do
I'm
cut
saying,
this out.
I'm saying you should, but there's
Right.
been times where you should have cut
I
things
should have, and I
they
did
didn't.
not. That is fair. Barb, you are
Huh?
up.
Oh, I'm bridging now, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, bully
So I think you
baloo.
have to like, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
it-
Astrid.
Hello.
We knew this day would come.
Welcome to the bridge.
Yep. Am I just joining in?
Is it the three of? So it's the three
Yeah,
of us, right?
Barb, Astrid, Cree. Might as well just push it all over.
We're gonna do so bad.
Kree's good.
14.
19.
Yes, all of you. In fact, without barely any effort, like you all just slipped into it naturally. It worked perfectly. And
We're good.
Kree fires another giant
Astrid and
bolt.
Barb, buddies, best buds.
Is there like little bones in the laser now? It's like sparkly little sparkly bones
Yes,
start flying
exactly,
out.
yes. They just grows fangs. And no, I'm sorry, it grows little horns.
Little horns.
The end of
Fangs.
Barb has fangs now. Pass
Yeah,
it on.
eggs now.
All right, you have now destroyed. You would
Let me write that down
estimate
real
60%.
60%. It looks like 60% of them are gone just at a cursory glance.
Keep it up.
Just at a cursory glance.
I'm the
Okay.
math baby.
All right, and now it is the swarm's turn.
Wait. What about
Yes.
Ballora?
Yeah, what's
Yeah, where
Ballora
did Ballora
doing?
end
Ballora
up?
ran up and was gonna do something.
And
with,
Ballora-
Ballora
Ballora-
actually just wanted to leave combat.
Ballora, I think Ballora,
Barb, take over. I don't like this.
Ballora was going with Kree's turn, so maybe it's Ballora and Kree.
What Ballora has done, and none of you would be able to see it, but what Ballora has done.
Oh, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
Is-
Sick.
Okay. No.
Okay, fair enough.
No,
it is.
no,
I gotta tell the audience.
The audience
needs to
know.
know.
Plug
Wait,
your ears.
ready?
Everyone
Plug your-
You
close
didn't
your
close your ears
Ready?
for the last
Well,
one.
not
I'm not
everyone
closing my
has
ears.
to. Only you have to because you want it. But okay, everyone close yours.
Everyone
I'm
close
not
your
closing my
Okay.
ears.
Mackenzie.
I don't care.
So-
I'm listening to the game we're playing.
There you go. So Ballora climbed all the way through into the envelope up above, and is now basically just going mending to mend all the rips in the canopy.
And also Theodore's there, right? Theodore's up at the top.
But wait, isn't there like a swarm of Sturges up there just like
Is she, like,
poking
in her
holes?
ass?
No,
Okay.
they're all dead. They killed themselves blasting a thread. They broke their necks and I mean, they
Oh.
ripped them.
Oh,
they're
they try to
dying
go
while they
through
do
it.
this. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. There's like
let us have this.
Can
We're
I
gonna die. if she
can I
doesn't.
put a suggestion on there?
Well, they
Well,
came right through the front.
She pulls out a hose. You know how you can stick your thumb in the front of it?
no,
And she puts one of her potions
No
in
shit.
there.
She's
It's the
like-
mending potion. It's the same mending
Oh.
potion she
Shakes up a
used.
potion.
Fuck.
Yeah. She's fucking.
That's too good. I have to say yes now. That sucks.
No, you don't.
I do because the entire ship works on steam pressure. So it'll be real easy to have a steam-powered hose. Yeah, you could do this.
Yeah,
you could totally
you could.
do this.
Yeah, this
Oh
makes
my
sense.
lord.
Out of
Alright,
everything
fine.
we've ever done this clock to
Yeah.
I
us.
was thinking
I'm on
she's just
board.
gonna get a potion and shake it up like champagne.
Yeah.
And then like spray it.
Yeah, she pulls out
Alright.
some bottles and just.
All right, so it's like a air paint thing where there's like the blast and then there's the little bottle of stuff, and she's just blasting it out. Yeah,
Sure.
it works. Sure.
Sick.
Yep. Okay. Good enough.
Sick.
So that's what she's doing. Anyone else? I mean, am I missing
well, so
anyone?
how is the airship affected by the?
So it is going
mending
down,
spray.
but as she's fixing it, it's starting to level off again.
Do you not like that, RV? Do you not like the mending spray?
Arby does not like the mending
RV
spray.
does not like the mending spray, everybody.
Let us know in the Discord if you like the mending
Discord if
spray.
you
Discord.
if you such as RV do not like the mending spray.
Whose turn is it now?
The
Around.
swarm. It's the
swarm.
swarm's turn.
Okay. What's
All
the
right.
swarm
The
do?
We're
swarm
doing
also does
surprisingly
not like.
okay. Famous last words.
Oh, yeah.
Bye bye,
Okay.
Ballora.
Why?
All right.
Why,
Who is
Mackenzie?
outside
I don't know why.
or in the cockpit right now?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone is either a combination
All right.
or in the cockpit or outside.
Then you all, except for I guess Ballora. So the-
Ballora's up top.
Ballora's up
yeah,
top
but she's
outside.
inside the
She's-
canopy.
She's
Sure.
She's in the
Oh,
balloon.
so she's
Yeah.
in.
She's in it.
Oh, she's in the
How's she gonna
balloon?
get out?
How'd she get up
She's
there?
gonna climb back out. There's a hatch to get in there.
Whoa.
She
You
must
can
have
go-
like
That feels
200
weird.
feet of movement.
Is she? What's in the balloon
For
to keep it
half?
afloat? Is
Yeah.
it like steam and
There
shit?
is like there's
Is she gonna
heated
die
air.
in there?
No, it's just super fucking hot. And but it's still like boiling. And there's like a big
Her
huge.
skin is just blistering, and, like
She's fine.
melting off of
is
her
like-
while she's bending.
She's fine. It's not like
Someone let us know on Twitter if this is actually correct.
It's not like it's not like Chernobyl. She's fine. She's fine.
Okay, just what's happening?
Okay.
What's next?
So she climbs up there. She's doing mending. Now
Uh-huh.
Okay.
the swarm, a next
Wave.
tendril of this swarm comes for the ship, and it flies directly into the left front rotor.
Okay,
They
well, we
just-
were on the right
we
front.
were all on the right. I don't know
What?
if you're aware.
We
We were all on the
we were
right.
on the right front.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It doesn't
So we're
matter
not
at
so
this
we're
point.
not hit.
it's not. No, it's not attacking you.
We're
okay.
just
They've got.
we're just being an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
Just do it around.
Look, they got 4 posts that come out from this ship. With tops with propellers that help
Yeah.
raise and lower it and keep it going. They are dive bombing into one of them, just one after the next. So they're just exploding in blood. And that is going to be a... Okay, so they crash into the left front one and just keep smashing into it until the front, like half of it just snaps off. And the rotor starts spinning out of control. The ship shudders and it just dies altogether.
So the left rotor
what
is
is a
out.
rotor?
So imagine like...
I don't know shit about anything.
It's a propeller.
Okay.
So imagine there's 4 propellers, like almost like a drone would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
did
we're
you see
listing.
the Avengers?
There
Do you know
go.
the helicarrier?
There
I
you
do
go.
not. I do not watch any Marvel films.
It is a
okay.
steam-powered
Yeah, I don't watch Marvel.
helicarrier.
Okay.
I was so worried because I looked.
Why are you so worried?
Because I looked over and you looked at me so sad. You went, and then it was like a decent pause before you said helicarrier. I don't know. I just was worried about you.
It's all good.
My
don't worry.
hair is in your dice bowl.
That's all right. I'll do
Okay.
it.
So it's listing, like it's like.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, one engine's
Wait, it
out.
does.
What? No, stop saying it does.
It does. It matters.
It doesn't matter. We're fine until Rum tells us
We're
about
gonna die.
No.
Janice,
Malvorn.
it is your turn.
So. Okay, so all of that happened. Malvorn is still at the wheel.
Yeah, on his turn, he'll try and he'll roll to control.
Okay.
It's listing to the left now, or west.
I just want to say that when I.
That you're good friends, and I really cherish the times we've spent
Pushes
together.
out the
I
glass.
should say, Malvorn, can we talk right now about?
Is this an appropriate time?
It's anytime as good as any.
When I mind linked with the swarm, the thing on the mountain that I saw is over to our left, right? Because we're coming out, and then
Yeah, so it'd be the ship's kind of turned a little bit, so it's behind you, and that way. Yeah, like you have to turn that way.
is that where the swarm is coming from?
No, it seems to be all around you. Like
Oh.
it just rose out of there's like all these craggy, hungover trees that are all around this marshland. They just rose out of them, like this cloud.
What do I do? This thing is out. I don't even know how to fix it. Like,
Malvorn's
can we
like
get someone?
desperately holding on to it. Just keep them off us.
All right. So can I see like? Are they going to? Can I see where they're targeting next? Like, is there another rotor?
Roll an intuition.
An
What?
intuition.
Ooh, what is that?
That's 6th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, is there no intuition?
No.
No.
Wait,
That would be
third edition.
intelligence.
What am
That's
I trying to
third
think
edition?
of?
I don't even know.
Insight.
Insight.
That's what I'm
Or
trying to think of.
perception, if you, yeah, investigation.
I
There's
think
other-
insight. I want to get insight frequently.
Can you get insight into the Sturgis?
Yeah.
Yes.
A 14.
I like insight
Okay.
way
Yeah,
better.
you
'Cause
do
it's
know
int.
where they're going to strike next, and it is going to be. Well, I like to use a D20. Yeah, they're
It just doesn't do anything. That D20 just doesn't do anything.
They're definitely-
Fans, look back at every single time that Aram rolls a 20 on the tray, and then look at what happens after it. There's a very strange correlation of it seems to be nothing.
Aram's like, they're gonna try to kill. Yeah, they're gonna try to kill you.
All right, so you all wake up, and it's a new day.
The salad is kind of bad. Okay,
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Rise of the Demigods.
Oh
We'll
my
catch you
God.
next week.
Like the pack, you all land at the Temple of Udea. I couldn't do that one with a straight
No,
face.
you're really good. That's okay. All right.
So we're
So
about
which
to
direction?
die.
Which one are they attacking to?
You see the next tendril of these creatures forming, and it's definitely going to come straight for the cockpit.
the cockpit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Which is also surrounded by spiders.
Yeah, you've got a horde of spiders like ready to help.
Yep.
Are they within 90 feet?
They will be, certainly. So, yeah, you can be like, I will cast this as soon as they get near.
I'm gonna cast another sleep spell.
Nice. Okay, so as soon as they get close, you're just hitting them as they come through.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. All right, so you are ready.
Me and Nikki are in tears for you audio listeners.
I can't. Oh my god.
Do you want me to roll?
I would like you to roll all of your sleep, please. All other demigods go first. So you're not good. This isn't going to hit.
So do I
until
clear enough that
when they dive in? Yes.
That's
so
26,000
that
of them
that's
dead,
there.
right?
Yeah.
26,000 died.
4,000, right?
26,000.
26. Oh, right, because 26. Yes.
Yeah.
26,000 of them are asleep. I guess they'd fall to their deaths. Though.
They would fall to their
Yeah,
deaths. Yeah,
right.
they're at least how
They
many
go
months up in
flat.
the air?
Exactly.
Like-
Yeah, they're
like
Alright.
on a windshield.
All right, so all.
So last time I was 60% left, and then some hit the propeller,
Yep.
and then some fell to their death.
Yep.
Now do we have like 2% left, or?
I would say that you were through 80 actually.
Hey.
20% left.
That's how you
good.
progress in D&D.
So
Percentages like Call of Cthulhu.
Yes.
It's a lot of percentages.
really don't want to learn it. So there are two very anxious otters running around looking for other bats to take
eat?
out. Look, yeah, basically, and I would say that Wendell's running around with them. Varrock has gone to the back and is like, I don't see any here, but he's got a club and he's just like smacking like dark areas.
Come to the cockpit.
There might be other ones hiding in them, so he's like, he'll like knock over
The
a basket.
cockpit. I need more meat shields.
Okay, I'll be right there. And he kind of runs towards the cockpit. Who else? Who else needs to act right now?
Susomu, Malvorn, Slugs.
Malvorn is driving. Let me see if they can.
Where the fuck did Ren go?
Ren's
Ren.
driving.
Ren is back in the cockpit with
Ren's
Malvorn, which is
driving.
good because he just saved
just
Malvorn.
kinda sitting there.
But and then Susomu
Tula?
is.
No, we
He just
wish.
comes flying out of the sky riding that big bat. That
Yeah, this is
Does someone
hey.
say bat attack?
She's leading the attack.
something landed on the ship that we never figured out when we
Yep.
were landed.
You left me
it
behind.
was Tula.
The
That's
bat and I
Tula's
have
voice?
returned.
When did that become Tula's voice?
It's now my voice.
All right, Tula.
War aged me.
All right, so back up to Zali and Theodore and Barb with their super replacement.
I'm not up there.
Barb is with me and Kree.
Oh, right. All right. Zali and Theodore.
firing again.
All right, she is supporting it, so you just have to roll to hit.
Don't you have to? They have to redo their divinity like me and
I
Kree
just did it right now.
have to do every
Yeah,
time.
I did it.
Okay.
Mackenzie.
I'm just saying. I was stressed out by the idea that we have to roll every round.
Yeah.
18.
Yep. Nailed it. You guys are really syncing well.
It's
So
because we're
15
all
for attack.
fans.
Well, maybe they don't have to
Definitely
do it
hits.
because there's only two people.
Roll 4 die 10.
I think they just did. I think that he didn't say it though.
The rules of bridging change every episode.
They don't.
Well,
I like you snorted like me, Aram. We're both like snorty
15
laughers.
points.
15. You blow a whole bunch more
15,000.
people straight to the front. And now
15%?
they're down to, probably about 15.
no, I mean, so they lose 15%. Now they're under 5%.
Oh, they're down to about 15%.
Okay.
Yeah. But they almost have them.
But Aram, we didn't consider the initial hit with the propeller because it was 60%. Then it was propeller
No.
You said propeller and,
Yeah.
and that
and
it
the
went to
balloon,
80.
and
Yeah.
but then we didn't consider their first.
They're all counted. So, Barb, Astrid, and Kree.
Did we see the rotor get taken out?
Yes, definitely.
Can we tell? Yeah. Can we also tell like maybe where they're coming next?
Well, I would like you to roll intuition.
Insight.
Insight.
That's an 8, baby. Oh,
Yep,
no.
you
I
don't
got
know.
it. Don't worry.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have to say what they going next.
13.
Okay. You think they're going for the right rotor, and you think they're going for the canopy.
Looks like they're going to the canopy.
I thought they're going to the right rotor.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck these things are, so I don't know what I'm basing that off of.
Kree, pick me up, Bob. I don't know. We have to try to cut them wherever they're going. We have to try to cut them off before they can make it to that thing.
Kree,
What do you think? Canopy or rotor?
we're putting you in between the two parents. Who are you walking towards?
Oh, I think it's going for the canopy.
Okay.
Thank God. So I say, can we aim up there and try to cut them off before they can hit the canopy again?
Oh, yes, but I have to be careful, because if I don't, I'll hit the canopy.
Okay, don't get that close. It's just, you got it, darling. I believe in you.
Are we all bridging again?
I
We have to bridge every time. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just to maintain.
Kree's good.
10.
You're good.
Thank God.
14.
You're good.
Oh God.
It's
barely made it.
hard.
I
Yeah.
barely-
You're shaking. You are trembling, but you're able to hold it. And Kree's going to fire the laser.
Yeah, we need to aim towards the ones that we think are coming to the canopy. No. Okay.
Kree misses.
What? He hasn't been. I don't think he's
Miss.
been rolling for the laser.
You've never been doing
Yeah,
that.
we've just done the bridge, and you're like, it
We
takes
do
out
the bridge,
100.
I've
it
been
takes out
rolling.
100.
When did you roll?
You've never
really?
I've been rolling
You've
for
never
the-
rolled in your
No,
life.
I'm
Every
actually not
time.
trying to be an asshole. You've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
rolling. I
yeah.
didn't think you were rolling
He's
for the
got
laser.
a strike with the. He's got
I
a
thought you
strike.
just were like saying the laser works now.
Well, it worked because you fixed, but he rolled. Yeah.
I don't. I didn't. I did not see
I
you.
should have been. If I didn't, I should have been.
When we needed the most, you changed the rule.
I was gonna roll again, but it was a 3, so it was worse.
It's
So,
okay. No,
yeah.
I just didn't notice you rolling for the laser hitting. I thought it just like existed, and by a laser being in the sky, it was going to take out.
It does strike because there's just a huge cloud of them, right? So it
Yeah.
definitely hits some of them, but it's not quite as effective as the
Yeah.
first two, and a bunch of them get through.
Yeet.
Yep. And the swarm.
Well, gang, let's just jump off the bridge.
Okay, cool.
All right. A bunch of them get through and hit the already damaged canopy.
Ballora's in there, dude.
Bye-bye, Ballora. Bye,
She can only
Ballora.
cast mending so many times.
Yeah.
She
Well,
has
She's a hose.
She's a hose.
that and about half a dozen of them got inside.
Oh.
Ballora better get the fuck out of there.
Wait,
Just-
only half a dozen. That's only 6.
Still.
Yeah, each one latches and they take like 7 HP from you,
Yeah, Ballora needs to get
and
out of
then
there.
continue to suck
She
your
needs to
blood.
get out of there.
Does anyone
She
know
could
she's
just drink
up there?
really push.
We know she's
No.
up there because she
What?
told us that she was gonna go do the canopy.
Okay, then you guys saw.
Right? She was
no,
like,
she just said.
She said, "I'll be right back."
I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Did Zolly and Tito not see someone climb? They're on because they're on top, right?
We're on top. She's inside. We have
Is there
no
a
idea
difference?
she's there.
I have no
We-
idea how this whole
Varrock.
fucking shit
This
works.
is a balloon.
I didn't even know she was
Varrock's
inside.
how did Varrock
saw-
How
see
did
her?
Varrock see her?
Because Varrock was running back
Aram,
and
kill
forth
Ballora. Get some guts.
when she
kill
climbed
her.
all the way
Kill
up.
her.
Maybe.
Nikki only wants you to kill her because people ship them in Ballora now.
Right.
And they want you to
Right.
get rid of any idea of Barb having a romantic connection.
Just
Yeah.
wants him gone, yeah. Barb's gonna take a hit out. So, Varrock,
Barb hired the Sturges all for this.
Yeah.
all for this plan.
Now, Varrock saw her walk up. The question is Varrock smart enough
Probably
to
not.
understand
Rude.
everything that's going?
Rude.
Come
I
on.
said probably not because
Rude.
doesn't he like
What?
canon have like negative stats and wisdom and intelligence?
He's a little dumb. Yeah.
Well, he can't have wisdom. He's a monk, but also
They rolled a 6. So
Ooh.
he saw her go up and has made no connection whatsoever.
Cool.
Does anyone else know she's up there?